Hey everybody! Y'all see that really good or no? Meredith, is it clean enough? I wiped it off. I don't know if it's
Did somebody
good.
say it was dirty?
Meredith, she's like, is that a new board? It's so clean. I say, baby, she need an umbrella because listen, she got the she is the umbrella. Talk about the
Hilarious.
shade, baby.
Hilarious.
Hey
Oh yeah,
y'all.
they see it already. Good.
Okay. Thank you, Paula.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Y'all say hey to Eve. All
Hey
right, y'all. I'm getting
y'all.
ready to put the link to the note taking document in the description. I'm not gonna put it in the chat because people will miss it. We'll put it, it's gonna be the first thing in the description, okay? Let me go to it. Well, let me go to it. Hopefully, y'all are having a great day. Hi, Brandy Bell. Thank you and welcome. Welcome. Welcome, Brandy Bell. Hopefully, this will be helpful for you. We were talking about rhinestones today. Addie G, Sean. Hey. Okay. And in case y'all are wondering, he said he's ready. He
Oh
said he's ready.
yes.
Peter said he is ready for the thing.
Okay.
Mr. Bright Ideas himself.
He know what he gonna do.
He said he was using the We Create.
Oh, nice. That's a good choice. That was an excellent choice for him.
Well, let me give you his exact words. He said he was going to do
Hilarious.
something spectacular. I said, spectacular? You've never used the We Create. He said, I know. I'm not worried about it. Okay.
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 So, listen.
I'm here for it.
Eve, did you see what he did?
Mm.
So, the we've been really well, I first of all, I never sold anything in my Etsy shop, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
anything in terms of physical products. So I started
Right.
selling the pens after the whole thing. And so then after we had all four of the pens, he was like, oh, well, I think you should send out the big logo. After he saw it on my apron, you send out a big logo to everybody who has all four. I was like, oh, you full of bright ideas. Who gonna ship it? Because because what? And and I
Yeah.
was like, you gotta you you we gonna just call you like I'm full of bright ideas. I said, Peter, first of all, I already sent them a hat template, but everybody don't wear hats. So I said, okay, well, if they gonna have a big logo with it on the apron, guess what you gonna wear? An apron too. So I
With
made
the
him one.
logo.
And he was like,
And
I
the
wear.
pins.
I mean, these my
And the
clothes.
pins.
But he wouldn't wear the butterfly pin. But
Okay.
this
Yeah.
is his apron, and
Aww.
he will wear these,
That's so
but
cute.
not the butterflies. So
That's cute. Nice.
if y'all have, and so this morning I said, and I need you to be at the post office by 7 dropping those packages off. And he was
Okay.
there. He did it. But if
Okay.
you have purchased 3 pens from my Etsy shop, or if you purchase the three, or you purchase, there are three that are for purchase. So if you whatever you have three, make sure you send me your picture in Etsy so I can send out the logo to you because I have to keep my word to him. Um, Even though it's a struggle. Okay, the struggle is what real. Okay, so if you haven't already, please make sure you send that to me. Um, and that is that. Okay. Hey y'all, thank y'all for
Nice.
being here.
He is so
Listen,
considerate.
isn't beads. Madison and the kids bought me flowers and balloons and a
Oh,
gallon
that's
of
so
card.
sweet.
Just just so sweet. And I just been so emotional. That's why I had to take a nap. I had to take a nap. I had to take a nap. Eve. I was feeling like overwhelmed.
That is so sweet. That was very considerate.
It was amazing. It was amazing. So yeah. All right. Well, thank y'all for being here today. Hopefully you can see the document. Can y'all see the document in the description? Thank you, Miss Parker. Thank you, Miss Ann. Sean, yours was sent out this morning. Um, if you get the signature logo and the signature butterfly together, there is a discount on those two together.
Okay.
Okay. Listen, I had to take a nap. Um, did y'all get the document?
Oh yeah, hit the thumbs up, y'all. That's right.
Thank you. Okay, so today, since this is a Q&A, if you ask a question and we miss it, or so we're going to try our best not to miss it, please put a Q in front of your question so we can make sure that we see it, okay? Put a Q in front of your question. Now, you know I'm terrible. I am terrible about keeping up with the chat. I'm going to do my very, very best. Um, and there are some things that I know and some things I don't know. I'm trying to share everything I do know. Eve's going to share what she knows. The one thing that's not on the document is about wash instructions or care instructions for your rhinestones. Okay, so when we get to that part at the bottom where it says common mistakes, well, mine printed out is two pages. I was trying to make it one page. Mine printed out is two, which is fine. But once we get down to that part, add in a little note for common mistakes. And if you have questions, like write your question down and then make sure we get to it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. And y'all, please let me say this before we start. Go ahead and thank Eve and Mr. McQuackins now because they are a part of the giveaway for the 200K celebration. They are doing, I think it's 6 gift cards altogether.
Yes.
Six altogether. So go ahead and give them some hearts and thank you to them.
Thank you.
Let me see if I can drop the link to Eve's channel in there. Oh,
You
hold
put it
on.
in the chat.
Yeah.
I'll put it in
Can
there.
you drop it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Laura Trevino. All right. If you're not subscribed to Eve's channel, she goes live every Sunday at about 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock my time. I don't know what time it is for
Mm-hmm.
her.
9 p.m.
But she does embroidery. She does a lot of rhinestone stuff. It's a variety of things, but for the most part, from what I've seen, is rhinestones and embroidery. So if you're interested, check out her channel. I'm sure she would appreciate that. Okay. And Eve, let me say thank you to you and your hubby for being so supportive of this community.
Oh yeah.
We are very grateful.
We like sharing the bling, the love of the bling.
Come on, love of the bling. All right. So we're gonna be scheduling the 200K celebration very soon. I'm so excited. Eve, I don't even know what emotion. I can't even put a word on it. Like I don't even know if I could put a word on it. I think I had to sit down. I had to like sit down and like really like process it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know.
Congratulations.
I
Well
just
deserved.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. When I started this, it was not. I
Right.
didn't care about and I still don't. I did not care about the numbers. Like
Right. Right.
I I didn't. I cared about just showing what I knew about the cricket because I struggled with it and I couldn't take it back. And who would have known?
Right.
Who would have thought? Who would have? I I don't know.
Well,
I
we're
don't know.
grateful. We're grateful
Um,
for whatever store that was that wouldn't take the cricket back.
I actually got it from
Cause had it
Walmart. I
had
actually
it
got it from
not been for
Walmart.
that, you we might not be here.
You
So
know,
thank you, Walmart.
you did. Listen, those first videos, baby, I was in the mood. You couldn't tell me nothing. You hear me? It was so dark. And I was whispering, baby. I was whispering and it was dark, baby. I was whispering and it was dark. Okay? Okay. Okay. All
That's
right.
funny.
Can I just read one thing to y'all before we start? Can I just read this one thing? I promise it is not gonna get religious. I promise. But when I read something really good, I have to share it. Can I please just
Yeah.
read one thing? It's not. I ain't gonna preach to you. Okay. Come on, Brenda says she remember the darkness. Some people were like, Delonda, I remember when you were at that folding table in Miles' room with the vinyl behind
Mm.
you. Listen, what was behind that? A bed.
Hey,
Listen, behind the camera was a bed, and behind me was a bathroom. Come on.
hey.
Okay. All right. This is from this book. I won't even say the name because it's triggering to some people, but just let me just say it. All right. It's from July 15th. It says, "Do not worry about tomorrow. This is not a suggestion, but a command. I divided time into days and nights so that you would have manageable portions of life to handle. My grace is sufficient for you, but its sufficiency is only for one day at a time.
Mm.
When you worry about the future, you heap day upon day of troubles into your flimsy frame. You stagger under this heavy load, which I never intended for you to carry. Throw off this oppressive burden with a quick thrust of trust. Anxious thoughts meander about and crisscrossing your brain, but trust in me brings you directly into my presence. As you affirm your faith, shackles of worry fall off instantly. Enjoy my presence continually by trusting me at all times.
Amen.
So stop worrying about tomorrow because tomorrow gonna have his own troubles. And you can't do nothing about it anyway.
Absolutely.
You better live
Sure can.
for it today. Oh Lord. Come on.
Hi, Milo.
What
He
you
be
want to
looking
say?
at you like, I want to lick you so bad.
I know he does. What you want to say to the people? You want to say hi to the people?
Let me
Are
see
they
teeth.
Delulu? They Delulu? And there is no Salulu? Yeah, they Delulu and there is no Salulu. Yeah. What you want to say?
Milo.
Mm, treat, treat.
You want a treat treat?
Of course he does. I don't even think I have any up here though.
What
I
does he
gave
eat for
oh,
treats?
huh?
What does he eat for treats? Chicken? Chicken jerky. Okay.
Madison bought him some she bought him some a different kind like little crackers. They're cute. All right, for real. Y'all ready now? Okay. So the first thing on the sheet is materials, and the reason why the sheet is made the way it is so you can take your notes. Okay, you can take your own notes. Okay, so you need rhinestone flock. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Eve sells flock on her website. Eve, is it best like should they be getting the flock from the Hotfix store side or the regular side? Can you talk about that?
So on the site, there's two sides. One is wholesale and one
Mm-hmm.
is retail.
Mm-hmm.
All of your tools, flock, tape, brushes, scoops, the whole not beginner kits, those are all on the retail side. The only thing over on the wholesale side is bulk rhinestones. So that's the only thing that you can get over there. Even rhinestone designs, they're over on the retail side. Um, there's a couple of ways to get flock. You can buy it by the roll, or you can get a flock um, kit where it's like two pieces of flock, two 12-inch sections of flock, and two sections of tape to match. Um, if you want to just give it a try without buying a whole roll, you know what I'm saying? Um, and then we also, from time to time, will sell scrap. I just started doing that scrap flock. just pieces that will add up to a yard. So there's a couple of options, but yes, normally the roll is the way to go.
Okay. All right. And then, so the way I'm filling out my sheet is like I wrote down number one, rhinestone flock.
Rhinestone flock.
I like to get it from Eve. On the rare occasion when they're out of stock, I'll get it from another website. I have not ever purchased from Amazon. Um, I know people who have, and they have not been happy about it. So, I would, you have to make your own decision about that. But number one to me is rhinestone flock. Number two, in my opinion, is Hotfix tacky tape. You can call it KTM mask, rhinestone transfer tape. Milo, what's wrong? What's wrong? It looks like this. So it has like a rough backing. Flock dots are disrespectful. And then it has like a peel away sheet like that. And it's not the same as regular transfer tape because this can withstand the heat.
Right.
Okay. So call it whatever you want to call it. You can call it rhinestone transfer tape. Eve calls hers hot. What do you call it? Hot fix tacky tape.
Tacky tape.
Tacky tape. Okay.
And it's reusable.
Oh yeah.
So that was one of the things I was going to mention in common mistakes, but it's reusable when you get it.
Okay.
And that we sell by the roll as well, or like I said, in the flock kit.
Can you pull up the website?
It's already up, I think. Pretty sure it's already up.
Oh, let me add it to the stage. I don't see it.
Hold on. I didn't share screen. Hold on.
Okay. Hey, Adrian. The link is not on your iPad.
Oh, the link for the
the Hotfix, the Hotfix store, the retail store.
Yeah, I'm sharing the screen with you, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Eve, I don't see it.
Oh no.
Oh, I see it. Come on, see it. I see
sharing.
it. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. Okay. So the rhinestone flock
would be under tools.
Oh, under tools. Okay. And will you put the link to the Hotfix right there in the chat? I'm gonna put it in the what's this called? The description. Okay. I think I have it there just in case I don't.
Thank you. Because there's quite a few places they could shop and get rhinestone stuff, but at the end of the day, we tried to make it a one-stop shop for everything that you need except for the heat press. That's the only thing we don't sell. And I don't have room for heat presses, so that's going to be a no. But yeah, under the tools and accessories, the flock is one of the first things on the page to make it easier for people to find it. And then there's the tape, and there's the mats, and then all the rest of the tools. Thank you.
Okay, so number one was rhinestone flock. She said that's under tools, and then tacky tape is number two. In my opinion, number three would be the template mat.
Okay.
That's under tools. Yes. Now let me show you what those look like. I order those. I tend to order those a lot at a time. They are pretty big. They're 10 in a pack. And one pack is $8. And to me, you cannot beat it because you can use both sides. The purpose of this is this is what you put your rhinestone template on after you finish cutting it with your cutter. Okay. Hey, Sharon Davenport. Okay. So, and the size of this is what? 12 by
15 by 12?
15 by 12. Okay.
It's right here. Yeah, 15 by 12.
Yes.
And you can get those. You can get mats also from Dollar Tree, but they're an inch smaller on both sides.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, you can get them. Oh, thank you for the cues. I didn't even notice them. Next buy-in is toward the end of the month, so it'll be the 31st is when the next one starts. July 31st. July 31st.
Okay. What would you say is next after the template mat? I know what I'll say, but I'll we'll see what you say.
Brush.
Brush. Okay.
Because you can't get stones in the template at all if you ain't got a brush.
Brush. Okay. So now let me say what I'm gonna say about this brush. On Eve's website, she has different options for brushes. Yes, Velda, 1 second. Okay, so she has this small brush. These are good when you're working with SS6 rhinestones.
Right.
This bigger brush, is for SS10. Or you can go with a brush like this. She also sells this one, but it's purple. I got this one from Lowe's, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Lowe's or Home Depot, one of
Lowe's,
those.
Walmart, Home Depot, they all sell
Yeah.
paint trim brushes. They
That's
all
what
work.
this is. Okay, so any of those. The purpose of this is to brush in the rhinestones. So for people who think, oh, you have to put them in one by one, you don't. You
Mm-mm.
pour them and then you brush them in into the holes. Okay, so you need a brush. So for number 4, I wrote down brush. Eve said brush also. Number 5, what would you say?
Oh, you need the cutting machine
Rhinestones.
if you're gonna be cutting your own
Okay, cutting machine.
templates.
All right, any cutting machine, in my opinion, will do. To me, the hardest part about that is figuring out the cut settings, because every machine is not going to have the same cut settings. And even if we have the exact same machine, my cut settings might not work for you and yours might not work
Right.
for me, right? Because it's just different. So you just kind of
Mm-hmm.
have to figure that out. When I'm using my Cricut, I use the heavy cardstock more pressure setting, but I also cut my flock with the backing on. So this is my flock, and when I'm cutting it, I put mine on the mat with this on. Some people don't do that. What would you say, Eve? Do you cut yours with the backing on?
I cut mine with the backing on.
Okay.
But for if you constantly have issues getting your cut settings correct to where you can peel it off the backing and the dots stay behind, and they're not staying behind for you, then you can try cutting it without the backing on, because then when you peel it off the mat will hold on to the dots for you and you're peeling it off. I personally don't like that way because it can tend to stretch the flock. But just when you pull it off, just let it rest for a minute so that, because it's pliable, so that get back in shape and then put it on your mat.
Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna take the page down so we can
Okay.
just be just the two of us. All right. All right. I saw another question. We're gonna get to that in a minute. 1 second, Karen. We'll come right back to your question. So cutting machines, I've cut with my Caesar Juliet, with the Romeo, with the Cricut Explorer Air 2, and the Cricut Maker. Eve uses a different. What color do you have?
I have a graph tech.
Graph tag. Okay, so she's high dollar. Okay, I'm low. Okay, is there a difference? Okay, all right. But you have to kind of figure out the cut settings. To me, the next thing is the rhinestones, the actual rhinestones. So for me, number 6 will be rhinestones. Um, and you can get those from Eve. Um, we're going to talk about that a little bit more when we get down to the part about size and quantities. We'll talk about that more.
Right.
But the most popular size of rhinestones, like the size I'm wearing right now, this is SS10. This is the size that most people start with. It's the size I suggest you start with if you've never done any rhinestones ever in your life. If you start with SS6, that'll probably be the end. Okay, the end. That's the end. Okay, and we don't want that. Okay,
Possibly. Yeah.
we don't want that for you. Okay, all right. So
That's
I
funny.
would suggest starting with SS10. All right, then number 7, in my opinion, is the heat press. You do, and when I'm saying heat press, it could be a heat source, right? Because especially if you have a Cricut, easy air quote, heavy on the air quotes, easy press, right?
Right.
Because you can do it, but you gonna put your back into it, okay?
Yeah.
You're gonna need a lot of pressure, okay? So
Yeah.
I would say heat source, and it needs to be at least 350 degrees Fahrenheit.
Right. Preferably. But most of the
Preference.
heat presses do go to 350.
Okay, so do you what do you have any? I wish y'all could see him. Any other advice for using a easy press?
I would recommend not using an easy press, me personally,
Okay.
because, and that could go under common mistakes, but to ensure that the rhinestones last and have longevity, it needs time, heat, and pressure. Without the right combination of the three, then they'll fail prematurely. So if you are making shirts and you're finding that after you wash them a couple of times, the stones are coming off, um, either the quality of the stones is not the best, or the time, temp, and pressure wasn't where it needed to be. So I give recommended time and temperature, but the heat press is going to depend on what press you use. So with that one, I'm able to set the pressure. So I always set my pressure to the max with that heat press. But when I had the manual kind to pull down, I pulled it down to where it clamps shut and it's not, I'm not having to pull my arm out the socket to pull it back up. So just enough pressure to where, you get a little force to pull it up, but not, you're breaking your arm type stuff.
When they're using an easy press, would you recommend a higher temperature or still stay with 350?
Um, I personally would still stay with 350, because a higher temperature doesn't always mean it's going to glue better or attach better. Because if the temperature's too high, the glue will fail before you
Oh,
even really get the going good with it, because it you don't want it to, you want it to melt just enough to where it grabs the fibers and then it holds on, permanently.
okay.
So, oh, and Chris, that's an actual excellent point. She said with a handheld press, uneven pressure is a risk, and that is definitely the case as well.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That's true.
You
I agree
put
with.
more pressure on one side than the other. You Popeye on one side and olive oil on the other. Kind of, yeah.
That's me, baby. All right. So for me, what I would suggest next is, of course, fabric. Because what we didn't say, but when I said rhinestones, these are hot fixed rhinestones we're talking about.
Hmm.
What is the other kind?
Flat back.
Flatback. Okay, that's not this. All of the
No,
rhinestones we're talking about today are hot fixed rhinestones, and they're intended to be used on
with heat.
fabric. Heat.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
So I would say the next thing is fabric. What would you say?
Designs,
Design Okay. All right.
templates. Hmm.
Templates.
Hmm. Designs. And would that be whether you're making them or somebody else is making them and you're buying them, which will fit in with the question. I forgot to write your name down. I apologize. But she asked, why are holes not consistent in size on templates I purchased when I cut the flop? That's a really good question.
And we're gonna get to
Um,
that one. Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say that kind of needs its own answer separately, and then we'll
Mhm.
also get to the other question about the buying. I wrote them down so that we didn't forget.
All right. So templates, you're gonna need a template that fits the rhinestone. So if you are purchasing SS10 rhinestones, then you need SS10 templates,
Template.
right? So your template should match the size of the rhinestones that you have. And then I would say fabric. Do you feel that? Well, it probably is a wax pen.
Oh, pen is good. That's helpful. You don't have to have it, but it is definitely helpful. That usually comes into play more with flat back, but when you're brushing in the stones in the template and all of the holes don't fill in, yes, you use your wax pen very lightly though, very lightly. You'll barely touch the top of the stone with that wax pen and put it in place, because what will happen if you press too hard, the wax will transfer to the top of the stone, and wax and glue don't mix. So when you go to try to pick it up with the tacky tape, you'll find that certain stones won't
Won't
pick
stick.
up the stone, to be, yeah, it'll be left behind in the template. So you definitely want to be careful about the wax pen.
Okay.
And then going back to your fabric, um, you can use it on cotton, polyester, spandex, bathing suits,
Come on, baby.
leotards.
Oops.
Um, I've seen people do hot fix. I have yet to try it, and I intended to do it, but I keep forgetting. I've seen them put hot fix in hair.
Oh,
So there's quite a few things you can do with the hot fix rhinestone. It's very versatile. But putting them on plastic type thing, you can do hot fix on paper. You can do hot fix on wood.
sure
Um,
can, because I got a card in the mail.
you did, and so the only thing would be like a plasticky type surface that won't work with the hot fix rhinestones. Yes, you can
Mhm.
use auto press.
All right. So for my number one, I have flock, tacky tape, a template mat, a brush, a cutting machine, hot fix rhinestones, a heat source, templates, fabric, and then I put number 10, I put wax pen optional.
And another optional is a scoop to help pick
Okay.
up the loose rhinestones when you're done.
I still have the old school one like this.
That is the old school one.
Right.
Yeah, but it still works. And you can, if you don't order it, you can also get one of those scoops. If I'm not mistaken, you still can get them from Dollar Tree.
But it won't say your the baby's booty on it. Ha 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 ha.
Mm-mm. And it won't be
Okay.
rainbow color.
Come on, rainbow color. All right.
Hot fix is best on a porous
So
surface. Very good. Yeah.
you ready to go on to time and temperature and pressure?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what now on your rhinestones, Eve?
Mhm.
Spoiler alert. I don't use her time and temperature settings.
Well, depending upon what I'm doing, I don't use my time and temperature settings either. So that's another spoiler alert, but we'll get into that here in a moment.
What go ahead and tell the people, Eve.
So on the container of stones, you'll find that we put the time and temperature 350 degrees for 12 to 15 seconds, is what we recommend, because that is what we have found a great success rate over and over and over again. So for the most part, that's the temperature that I use. So if I were to write anything down here, I would first recommend with denim or sweatshirts. So I would make a note: denim or sweatshirts, you want to press for longer. You still want to
Oh,
keep it at 350, but you want to double your time. So instead of 15, 20 seconds, I would go 30 seconds to a minute, because what happens with the process of applying the rhinestones, not only does the glue need to heat, but the fabric needs to heat as well, so that both of them can adhere really well. Um, and so by denim and sweatshirts being super thick, it takes it a little longer for that fabric to heat up. So I usually recommend sweatshirts are more like another 30 second, instead of 12 to 15, do 30 seconds. Denim up to 60 seconds, especially if it's a thick denim like a jean jacket or your jeans or something like that.
Oh,
Um, the other different time temp would be on a very sensitive fabric. So, like I don't recommend blinging on silk, but if you have a fabric that tends to um, wave or warp or I'm trying to think of a sensitive fabric, but it's not. I don't have anything coming to me. But
satin.
um, satin, satin's a good option, a good one. So you need a lower temperature. So about the lowest I would go is 320 degrees to press the stones on a fabric like that. Um, and I would do a test with your satin to see how well it adheres after about 15 to 20 seconds. You might have to do it a little bit longer, but at 320, 330, it should be okay. You just don't want to scorch your fabric. So in those instances, lower the temperature, but normally 350 is the ideal temperature.
Okay. Now,
Don't,
now
Marlene.
that's new for me.
That's a good idea, Marlene. I need to put that in my thing. But no, I'll put it on a Q&A on our website.
What did she say?
She said, "Do you have a chart detailing the different times for different fabrics?
No. Oh, no.
Rayon, satin." Jan says that's the same for polyester. Some polyesters are fine. You don't have to worry about it. Velvet, you can bling on velvet. You can. I haven't blinged on that very much, and we need to. I really need to try it and see how well it does. But that would probably need a lower temperature too, because the velvet can crush and scorch. Do we need a second press for the rhinestones? No, you don't need a second press. Your regular heat press that you use is fine. You just need to be able to adjust the temperature.
Hmm. Wow. Okay. I'm just listening. Okay, this is good. This is really good. Okay. In terms of pressure, so like with a heat press like this, you would just say like maximum pressure.
I wouldn't say maximum because, well, I don't know what heat press that is, but some of those heat press, especially if it's not an auto press, if you got to lift up on it, if you got to, like all but, get all your gumption to pull it up, that's too tight.
Come on, girl.
It doesn't need that. It's just it definitely needs to come down with some pressure, not light, more like a medium firm pressure. I don't know how to explain that, but
When I'm using that HTV Run heat press, I normally keep it
mhm.
on 170 pounds of
Yeah,
pressure.
I do too. Yeah, I
Okay.
do too. hmm
Okay.
So if
Okay.
it's an auto press, you can put it on a fairly high pounds per uh whatever it's called, psi.
Okay. Anything else about time, temperature, blah blah blah, blah blah blah.
Kristen, yes, velour and velvet would be about the same. Thank you, Jesse. That's an excellent. I didn't think of that. Too much pressure can shift your rhinestones.
Oh, okay. Y'all write that down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for the
So
temper.
if you're starting and you have the tight press like what Delonda has, try it. Do a test. Do a test sample with your pressure and the temperature and the time. See how it turns out on whatever material it is that you'll be using and see how it comes out. But if you're finding out that your stones are shifting, then you kind of want to back off of that pressure a little bit. Does the pressure change with the material? The only time the pressure changes with the material, from my experience, is when you're doing a delicate material. So, like the velvet or the velour or something like that, like a short pile minky type fabric, something like that. But I wouldn't necessarily put it on minky anyways. But I've put it on a robe and it turned out really well. Nessa more like a velvety. I can go get it and show it to you in a little bit. It turned out really good.
Okay.
It's
And they're still on.
208,000.
Uh-oh, here comes Peter.
Hey, Mr. 2K.
Come on, put on your wait, you gotta put on your apron.
No.
He
Come
said
on,
no.
you know.
How's everybody? Miss
Hey,
208,000.
Mr. 2K.
Yeah, you missed 208,000.
Look at husband. Come on, husband. You gonna wear this. You're gonna be looking really cute.
Look at his face. He like,
Come on.
oh, it is
Come
not.
on, husband. Look at you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Look at you.
Okay.
You already know what you're gonna do?
Oh, I'm gonna buy him something. Oh.
No, you
He said I'm gonna buy him something.
come back. Come back. Come back, my brother. Come back. No.
Hmm?
Tell them what you're gonna teach them. You said we create.
Oh, yeah.
You no, wait a minute. You said spectacular.
Yeah, I'm thinking of it.
He's thinking of it. Mr. Bright Ideas himself. He's special.
2K. That's Mr. 2K right there.
That's husband.
Ooh, I gotta go take care of business.
All right. Thank you for coming up here, babe.
I gotta do my report.
Your reports, okay.
Not practicing in the mirror.
He's in the ideal phase. Come on, be in the ideal phase. Now, listen, he was talking big junk in there. No, it's gonna be spectacular. Sir, you never even touched the We Create. What you talking about? You hear him? Did you hear what he just said? He said, all you have to do is push a button. See, he talked that big junk when he think nobody can hear him. I hope y'all heard what he just said. He just said, all you gotta do is push a button. He is a mess.
That's funny.
Okay. I was like, do you know what you're gonna do? He was like, I'm gonna use the We Create. I said, what you gonna do? He said, it's gonna be spectacular. Okay, but you've never used a We Create ever? He's like, no, I know what I'm gonna do. Sir, you don't. Just say you don't. Just be honest. Just say you don't.
He got this.
Like, all you gotta do is push a button. Okay. All right. And then what is the machine gonna do after you push the button? Nothing. He never seen the software, nothing. I don't know. He'll be ready.
He might have been sneaking and figuring stuff out.
Now listen, he will watch a video. He will watch the videos, but I don't know if he really watching. I don't know if he really is watching, but he does watch some of them. Let's talk about software, Eve, because I really want to make sure they understand about software.
Software is a you have a lot of options for software. The option that a lot of people have found the most friendly for now is the Silhouette Business Edition, mainly because it's a pay one time and you own the software, and you're done, and you can just use it in perpetuity after that. So you have the ability to do Rhinestone templates, and it can auto, put the stones in there, of course, then you can break it apart. It's all kind of cool things you can do, and a lot of really nice things you can accomplish with the software. But there's other software programs out there. So it's the cheapest one that I'm aware of, other than Silhouette Business Edition, is no, sorry, that's the wrong thing. Silhouette Business Edition is the least expensive that I can think of. Then there was one called Sure Cuts a Lot. You also have Hotfix Era. That one I think is in the hundreds. There's the Rhinestone Wizard, but you have to have Corel to go with that one. I think that one is something like 600. And then you got to pay for Corel as well, if I'm not mistaken. Um, Sierra, I think Sierra is the Hotfix. Sierra. There's quite a few. Like Miss Evelyn probably knows of a couple others that I'm not naming, or Jesse can name some that, or even Sharon Davenport can probably name some that I'm not thinking of. But there's a wide, long oh, and let's not forget Leonardo. Leonardo is very capable of doing rhinestones, especially if you have the Romeo or the Juliet. That's a no, that's an option because it goes with your equipment. Um, so yeah, but if I'm not mistaken, don't you have to? They have a subscription based with theirs for
Yes.
everybody. Yeah.
Hmm. Let me say my 2 cents about software. First, let me say for I did a tutorial yesterday that I never thought I would do. Thank you, Tamika. I never thought in a 2 billion years that I would be doing a Cricut tutorial on making a rhinestone template. Do I love
Mm-hmm.
how the template came out? Yes, I absolutely do. Did I like moving those stones one by one around? And I only did an outline. I only did an outline. But I've
Mm.
heard people ask for years and years, can you do rhinestone templates in Cricut Design Space? Can you do it? Can
You
you do it? The
can.
answer is yes, you can. But
Mm-hmm.
the answer is also no, you shouldn't. Because that just doesn't make any sense. It's not the best idea in my opinion. Like, she died making
Stitch.
a template. Like, I don't want to spend my
She
last
died.
doing that. I don't. Like, if I'm gonna die, I want to be doing something fun. And moving all those dots,
Nice.
that
Yeah.
was not it. That was
Yeah.
not the highlight of 2026 or July of yesterday, of of nothing. Okay. So no. Okay, no. Okay. So if somebody ever asks me that again, I will say yes you can, but no you shouldn't. That's gonna be my answer. Okay. Somebody commented on my video. Yes, I think it was today. They said that they had met the CEO of Cricut back in 2010 or something like that at a convention, and they had been using their Cricut even before that. And they asked this person, if you go look at the comment, they asked the CEO, when was Cricut going to get a
Rhinestone.
rhinestone panel, a feature, function? And
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, 16 years ago, back in my day. Like, what? Y'all still haven't done it after all this time? And now I'm fighting with this machine every day. Every time I want to make something, I have to reconnect. Like, it's getting ridiculous at this point. Don't come out with now another machine. Let me get on my soapbox.
You look, you can take me down so your soapbox.
Don't y'all. Oh, let me take you. Let me just move you for 1 second. Let me just make myself bigger because y'all about to get my opinion.
Hilarious.
Don't y'all come out with now another product until y'all get those updates fixed. Okay? Because at this point, it's getting ridiculous. Okay?
Mm, 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 mm.
It is getting ridiculous. I promise you, I have to reconnect this machine that is connected via USB, which means it's literally connected directly to my computer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm still having to reconnect it. It's not connected via Bluetooth, so it's not like it's trying to find its way through the fibers.
That's a trip.
Don't come out with nothing else. Okay. And we're back.
Hopefully they heard you. Nah, I ain't used my Cricut in I don't know how long.
I
So
don't even
I
know
didn't
how to
know
put the
it was
thing back
acting up
on there.
like
Hold
that.
on. Huh? What you say,
Hmm.
E?
I say I haven't used my Cricut in so long. I didn't know it was having connection issues. That's crazy. And like Sean said, she paying for the subscription and it's acted up. So, but I some people like that type tedious stuff, and if they like that type tedious stuff, go for it. A couple of people have mentioned Illustrator. Illustrator can work. What was the other one? Illustrator. Oh, Cut and Stitch. That's by Dime. They also have a rhinestone feature on their software. I have that one. Uh, I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. So
Okay,
Illustrator
so
is a big one.
that was my thing about Cricut. Do I still love the Cricut? Yes. The machine itself, the software, no. I will never say I loved it. I love the machine. But like it's so frustrating. Even if I'm cutting
Scanning
something,
cut.
let's just say I'm cutting something and I need two different mats because it's two different colors. I have to reconnect in between those two things. Like why? I don't
Wow.
understand that. I don't understand it. Is oh anyway. So cricket, I would say no. But if that's your thing, I'm sure you can find a lot of people who do it. I did not enjoy doing that. I did it. I've done it. I can check it off my list of things to try. Okay. Next, Leonardo Design Studio. If you have the pro version of Leonardo Design Studio, you can make your own rhinestone templates there. Um, and to me, it's fairly easy. You know, the hardest part is figuring out the spacing and making adjustments. But the thing is, every time you make adjustments with the spacing, every time you make adjustments with the spacing, you can see it before you decide if you like it or not. Like, do you want to go with the smart fill? I forgot what it's called. Horizontal fill. I forgot what the different options are, but you can look at it and look at the spacing. You can adjust it like 10%, 5%, 8%. You can put in whatever number you want. And you can look at it before you decide, yes, I want to do this. And if you decide, yes, I like it, and then once it gets to the canvas, if you don't like it, you can just click undo and delete it and try it again. I like the fact that you can see different rhinestone colors in there. It has a lot of different size options in that software. And if you're using the pro version, it's worth it. To me, it's worth it. It is so worth it. But not just for the Rhinestone software, but that software is robust, in my opinion, and you can do a you can do a lot of stuff in there. You can make
Mm-hmm.
your templates, your designs with the pro version for laser engraving. When I've made my laser keychains, when I was having the We Create cut the acrylic, I made the design in Leonardo and sent it over. When Miles was making all of those craft room signs, he was doing all the editing in Leonardo and then sending it over to the We Create. Like, I love that software for so many reasons. Yes, it is a monthly subscription thing, but you also have the option to do an annual subscription, so you could do that. And then, yes, you could do Silhouette Studio Business Edition. I saw
Mm-hmm.
that on what website? I think it was $39.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Swing Design, I think, is the
Swing
name of the.
Design,
Mm-hmm.
Swing Design.
They often have a deal for Silhouette on there.
If
Mm-hmm.
you go to the Swing Design website, I think you can upgrade. You can click, purchase it from there and then do your upgrade there. I did not pay 39. I wish that sale was on, or maybe it was, and I just didn't know to click there. But I I paid $99 for Silhouette Studio Business Edition. Like Eve
I
said, it
did
is a
that too.
one-time thing. So
Mm-hmm.
that's a plus. And you every time there's an update, you can update. I don't update mine, but that's a whole nother thing. We'll talk about it another time. But I like Silhouette. I like Silhouette more than Leonardo. Just because I learned that first. Maybe that's
Right.
why. But
Right.
if you
Right.
don't want to learn Silhouette, but you do have Leonardo, Leonardo is good. It is a
It
really,
is good.
really, really good software.
Mm-hmm.
So
Couple
that's
of
my
points.
opinion.
In the Silhouette, you can look at actual rhinestone colors in Silhouette too. They have that feature where you can turn it on. It's I've experimented with it, and it's like I ain't got time for that, so it doesn't bother me. But you can make it look like real rhinestones while
Oh,
working in it.
okay.
But with Leonardo, um, what was I going to tell you about Leonardo? Leonardo is an excellent program. Oh, But one of the things that I appreciate about Leonardo is they took the time to hear the complaints about every other software out there, and they took it upon themselves to make sure to fix whatever that problem was, and make sure that they listen to the community, they listen to the users. Whereas, like she was just mentioning, the other particular cutting software, it can seem like they could care less about what others have to say about what should happen with the software. So the fact that they're so considerate and so responsive when it comes to, hey, I'm having this issue, blah blah blah, I do love Leonardo for that. We have a face and we have somebody that we can deal with, whereas you don't have that with Silhouette. No, Silhouette Studio is one time charge. If you go to Silhouette America, I think is what it's called, and pay for it, you're going to pay $99, I think is what the price is. But if you go to swingdesign.com, it usually has it for 69, sometimes 49. It's less over there. So, but it needs to be the business edition,
Yeah.
to get the rhinestone feature. Leonardo needs to be the pro edition to get the rhinestone feature. Cut and stitch software that comes from DIME, that's an add-on. You got to pay separate for that feature for the rhinestones. Someone asked about Illustrator. Illustrator doesn't have a specific feature for rhinestones. What it is there's, well, I think somebody does have an add-on that you can add, but you have to know how to fill a shape with the circles, and you can dictate what size circles and all. So if you know the basic size of the circles for the different rhinestone sizes, then you can manipulate Illustrator to have it make the template. So
I'm going to pull up the Swing Design website so they can see that.
okay.
So I just went to swingdesign.com and let me see if it comes up. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And then if you go right here to right here where it says software, and then right here it says Silhouette Studio to Business Edition upgrade. If there's an instant code for $39.99. I promise you, I paid $99.99. I didn't even know about this website. I didn't even know about this website at all. So if you just want to upgrade to the business edition, which you will need if you don't have a Silhouette cutter, right? The reason why you need the business edition is so you can, after you create your template, you can save it as an SVG and then let your Cricut cut it or your Romeo cut it or whatever cutter you have. You can, export the SVG into the other software. If you have a Silhouette cutter, then you don't need the business edition. You need the one that's right below it that still has the rhinestone panel. It's I think it's the Silhouette Studio Design or something like that.
Yeah, I forget what it's called.
All right, y'all got that?
I started with business, so
yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then I want to show you what the
one-time charge, Brenda.
Yeah, it's a one-time thing. I want to show you what it looks like in Leonardo. I've shown it before, but I want to just show it to you again so you can see what I was talking about with the sizing and stuff, and then we'll move on from software. Let's see if it's gonna pull up. No. You don't think so? I don't know. Okay, so I'm in Leonardo Design Studio. I'm in the Pro version. And let's just come down here. See where I am down here at the very bottom? I'm just going to come down here and just make a heart, right? So I'm going to click Escape, and let's make it a little bit bigger. And let's edit and let's add a copy and let's make this one. You already knew. You already knew it's gonna be red. Okay. If you didn't, welcome. Okay.
Right.
All right. So now let's just work with this black one right here. And if I come down here to the star with the star, then I go all the way over to the rhinestone panel. So this, this is what I was saying about the color. So like if I want to see what the rhinestones look like in aquamarine, black, what's this? Bisque. Come on, bisque. Beige, azure. Look at all these colors: blue, violet, brown, chartreuse. Come on, chartreuse, chocolate, crimson, all the colors. You can choose your colors, you can choose your size. They go up to SS20. Look at that. 22, 25. Come on, bigger, 30, 35. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, 45. 46. So if you bought some of those big rhinestones from Eve, because she does sell the big ones, you can make your template here and not be trying to figure out how to line it up. Like, how do I line this up on my jacket? Or how do I just make a straight line? You can make your template, put the template on your fabric, and then use your machine to know exactly where to put each rhinestone so they're lined up nicely and it looks really good. Okay? Just word to the wise. Ha, ha, ha. All right. Anyway, right. So that was just what a border looks like. Let me go back because that's kind of too bigger. Let's go down back to SS10. All right. Let's go there and then go to fit and fill. So right now I'm on, that is so pretty. Border only. This is fill. So like if I just want the heart to be filled in. Hey, Dimps. This is if I want the fill in plus the outline. So if I want both. And right here, see where it says spacing, I have it on 25%. I could bring the spacing down, right, which will add some space. No, it'll decrease the amount of space, right? So it's just bringing them closer. Or I could, I can increase the space in between, and then I can choose right here on fit equally, and I can click. Let's see what optimize does. Okay, so to me that still doesn't look really good because look at all of that on the outside right there. Let's look at fill only. Okay, and then down here I have the option to do like a smart fill, a hex fill, or a grid fill. Okay, that's pretty cool. And I can decide on spacing right here, like horizontal spacing, 20%, 15%, 10%. Okay, so that's on 5%. And then I can adjust the X and Y position. Let's see what that is. Oh, okay. I see border only. See, now to me, if I was making a border, this looks pretty good. Let me see if I bring that down. 45% fit equally. That looks really good. That's actually perfect. That's actually a perfect template. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Mm-hmm.
I can't put the link, Maria, because I don't really have a link. It's just swingdesign.com. Swingdesign.com. Okay. See how perfect that is? So if I was making my first time ever making a template, like, oh my gosh, I'm getting ready to make my first template. This is getting ready to be great. I would start here. I wouldn't be trying to fill it in. I have just an outline of a heart, right? I just want to make an outline of a heart, right? I just want to try it. This is your starting point right here. Okay. Mm-hmm. So mine, if you want to make the same exact template, you have Leonardo Design Studio Pro. Border only, fit equally. 45% is my spacing. You could let's click accept. Look at that. That's so cute. That's really cute. Okay. Now the only thing about it is once you make the template, you can't adjust it, right? I can't say, okay, I've done, and now I want to go back and change it. You can't change it. If you want to change it, you have to delete this and then do it again. Mm-hmm. So like if I click, it's not gonna go back in there. It's once you make it, it's made. All right, let me go back and put it back. All right, so now I have my template. All right, so that was what I wanted to show you about Leonardo. I do think it's a very good starter software. I think it's great actually. And you know, if you already have this software anyway, it doesn't make sense to get Silhouette Studio Business Edition. Start here if you're already paying for it. Okay.
Right.
Anything you want to add about that, Eve? Anything I've missed? I think I'm
Mm,
gonna go ahead and cut
that was
this.
perfect. Mm-hmm.
What
That was
size is
perfect.
this? Okay, this is almost like 4 by 4. That's actually bigger than I need it to be.
Yeah.
But now with the Pro Edition, I will say that I can save this, right? I can click on Export Artwork and I can
Mm-hmm.
save this as an SVG and I can take this exact heart into Cricut Design Space. Now I can't resize it because with templates, once the template is made, the size is the size. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let me make that. Let me do a different template. I think that's a little bit too big for what I want to do. Because you know what I want to do, Eve? I want to press some of those frost. What's that? Frost ice? What's it called?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I want
Frost
to press.
fire and frost ice.
Come on, frost ice, frost ice, frost fire. I always forget. All right. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna just go with this size
That's
right here.
perfect. Yeah, that was perfect.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
let's just take that off. Let's take that off. And let's click send. Let's send that. And let me get that cut. And then while I'm getting that cut, we can go on to the next topic.
Is it okay to show? Oh, where is it? Samantha Taylor asked about the cut and stitch
Yeah.
software.
Let me
Okay.
take this down. Uh, do y'all want this heart template?
Yes.
Let me write that down.
I'm
So
sorry.
now
I'm
wait.
sorry.
Now what do I need to write down? What do I need to write down?
Good question.
Let's go back
That's
to
an
the
excellent question.
design.
If she's given you that design, what information do you need to make note of?
The size. I need to know the size. But another good thing to know about this is how many rhinestones, right? And with this, if I don't tell you how many rhinestones, you won't know. You'll be trying to figure that out. So when someone makes a template or you're purchasing a template, it is important for you to know how many rhinestones you need, right? So you need the size, but you also need the quantity. So let me get my quantity because I didn't write it down, but let me get it. Let me go to my paths and I'm going to go to ungroup paths. And can y'all see down here? See where I am right here?
Yep.
Is that too small or can y'all see it?
I'm blind, so it's too small for me. But they probably can see it, especially if they got it on the TV. Yeah, that didn't help.
And that's 57. That's 57 stones. That's 57 rhinestones. Okay. It's 57. I need 57 rhinestones. So I'm going to go back to undo because I need that to be really grouped. All right. So that's 57 rhinestones. And the width is 2.989. The width is 2.989. And the height is 2.950. The height is 2.950. And I need 57 rhinestones. Come on, you good glasses. Come on, got on my good glasses. All right, so let me click on export artwork so I can share this, right? File, export artwork. I'm in Leonardo Design Studio Pro. All right, I'm gonna click save. And I'm going to, let's save this on my desktop. I'm going to call this heart outline with 2.989 and height 2.950. Okay, I'm saving it as an SVG, save. And then if I want to open Cricut Design Space, let me see if I can. Lord have mercy, help me, help me, help, 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 help. Let me stop sharing for a second. Stop sharing. All right, go ahead, Eva. Sorry.
Mm-mm. You're fine.
Where am I saying that?
I can just pretty much tell you. Where is that? It's up here. Sorry, just trying Samantha Taylor. So if you go to oesd.com, because Designs and Machine Embroidery has been merged with them, and you go to software, the software that you want to, you have to have their embroidery tool shed, which is free, but then you get the cut and stitch add-on, which is $199.99. So, and I will mention this as well. In a lot of instances, the professional rhinestone designers that do rhinestone designs for a living, a lot of them use more than one program to accomplish what they need for their rhinestone templates. I'm familiar with most of them have all of the software programs, and they just use whichever one fits the fancy and gets the job done the fastest for them. So there's no one size fits all, so to speak. You can make it happen with anything. You just have to have the patience to be able to take it apart and, rearrange stuff to make it fill in and fit. So
I'm gonna cut out these two hearts and put my flock on the mat. I'm gonna cut it with my Cricut since my Cricut is already right here and my Romeo is not connected. I put my Juliet back there, back there, and it's not connected either. And this is right here. So, and you know what, Eve? Yesterday I cut flock. Well, Miles cut flock. He was making a shirt, and I didn't use the more pressure setting. I just used heavy cardstock, regular pressure, and it cut better than the more pressure.
That's why I said sometimes too much pressure can be bad, so back off of it. But when you finally find your sweet spot with that flock, lock it in. Like, write it down so that you know where it is. The only thing is, if you go to change the blade or whatever, then it's got to be reset and you got to start all over again. So that's the downside to cutting anything. I mean, because you think about it, you got to do that with your vinyl and all of that kind of stuff too. Paula, no. Yep. So she's got the backing on and she gonna cut it on the mat. Hey, can I borrow Gina? Ooh, Brenda C. Where did I start? I found out about them at a trade show, and I want to say that was. You know what? Let me do it the right way, because I don't want to guess. I don't want to lie. It's been some years, quite a few years actually. Let's go play this. That's the fastest way, probably.
Maria, I mean, if you already have Leonardo Design Studio Pro, if you already have it, I would suggest use that because you already have it. You're not buying something new. That's my opinion. If you don't have either one, I still suggest Leonardo because you can do so much with it. it just is. It has a lot. That software has a lot of features, and I mean, I have a whole Leonardo playlist. I have a Romeo playlist because I've literally used my Caesar Romeo or Juliet every single Wednesday for the past 2 years, 2 or more years. And I always show the software. I don't have a lot of tutorials on rhinestone templates in Silhouette Studio, but that, you know, I mean, you can get them from somewhere. You can watch others who do have tutorials on it.
Mhm. It's a lot of folks using.
Yeah.
Brenda is 7 years. At least on YouTube, I've been doing 7 years with rhinestones. So probably close to 8 years that I've been actually doing the thing with rhinestones. So did you? I'm sorry. Did you answer Silhouette or Leonardo?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I didn't hear
I just want to give a
you. I
shout
thought
out to
you.
my shirt right here. Since it's right here, I just want to give a shout out to it.
Yeah, that was
I
hot.
love this shirt so much. Look at that. Just come on, shout out to the Rockets. I love this shirt. Peter was like, it looked more blingy. It looked more bling. I know, sir. I
You gonna
love it.
wear that to the game? They gonna hire you to make their shirts. You better watch out.
I love this shirt so much. But I also like my Rockets shirt now. I don't know if I ever be at a Astros game, but I still like that one where I do right here.
Yeah, that Astro shirt was nice. Yeah.
It doesn't look orange, but it is. It's orange and blue.
Mm, that's pretty.
I feel like I could have made it a little bit biggie. No, Marlene, we gonna go with Rockets. All right. So now we can talk about y'all had any more questions about software? Thank you. Let's talk about rhinestone templates. Where to buy them, what to look for. Thank you. Um
So, where
Etsy.
do you normally go to buy? Okay.
I would say Etsy. Most of the time, if you're watching somebody do, is this loud?
You fine.
Okay. Most of the time, if you're watching somebody do I don't. I'll take that back. Take that back. Sometimes when you're watching someone make a tutorial on a rhinestone template, they sell templates on Etsy or on their website or somewhere. So, like Patrice from Craftable Things, she has a website. You can purchase rhinestones from her website. You can also purchase them. She has some of her older templates on Etsy. Um, I have templates in my Etsy shop. I also have some templates on my website. I don't have every single template that's on my in my Etsy shop on my website. I would say I have more templates in my Etsy shop than I do on my website. Some of my templates that are not faith based are on my website, but everything that's in my Etsy is either faith based or football. Come on, faith and football. So I have a lot of football templates there. Eve has some templates on her website. Y'all hear my cricket just cutting up? Hey, creating with Tuck. Hey, picture me craft. Picture me crafting Miss Merlinda.
So, uh, even on Creative Fabrica, they have
Yeah.
some. Um, you can Google rhinestone designs and find some other sellers websites out there. At one point in time I had a list, but it's gonna have to be updated. But and if you want a rhinestone design created, so say for instance you want something your own logo done with rhinestones. There's a couple of folks like Laura Trevino. She was in the chat earlier in here. She makes rhinestone designs custom. Um,
Greg
there's
Barker.
Greg Barker, Exhale Media. He makes them. So there's a number of folks out there that will make rhinestone templates for you. What to look for aside from
Size.
aside from your first thing is going to be something you want. You're going to see a rhinestone design and you'll be like, oh my god, that is super cute, I want that rhinestone design. Then you want to look, like she said, look at the size, because if you want that silhouette picture of Usher, because you're going to the Usher concert, you need to double check size, because you want to put his silhouette on your hat, it's not going to fit. Okay, so you got to double check your size against what you're putting it on. And you need to look at what size rhinestones they're using in that template. There are some designers out there that will use a combination of SS10 and SS6. Some designers will use SS16 or SS20 in their designs. But the majority of rhinestone designs that you'll find out there is either going to be SS10, SS6, which is smaller, or a combination of both. So that's your main thing, is to definitely check the size. Now, going back to the question, why are the holes not consistent in size on templates I purchase when I cut the flock? So your holes, you have to know the final size of the design that the person created. Like what Delonda just cut out, you can get that design and she's giving it to you. You could take it into Cricut, and a lot of times Cricut will make it smaller or resize it somehow. You want to make sure that your template, when you bring it into the software, you bring it in at the size that the designer gives you. If a designer doesn't give you a size, that's a problem.
I would say not only that it's a problem, I would say do not purchase a template that doesn't have a size. Do not purchase a template if the width and the height is not. You need both. You need the width and you need the height. When I just brought this heart template into Cricut Design Space, one of the numbers was right and the other one was wrong.
What?
Both numbers have to be the exact right number, because if they're not, that's how you're going to get the holes being the wrong size. I'm sorry if I cut you off for you.
Because I would have been incorrect, because I would have told them you only need one of the sizes. Just make sure that your padlock is locked so that it can size uniformly. But if it came in one size was right and one was wrong, that's new to me. So that's crazy. Yeah, you definitely want to make sure that you have the correct size when you're cutting out templates on your machine. And pay attention as well when you cut out your flock, because like I had mentioned earlier, if you have it on that without the backing on the mat and you peel it off so that the dots stay attached to the mat, look, before you sit it down, make sure that your holes are circles and not ovals, because when you stretch it out, it's going to stretch those holes out of shape, and the circles will not brush in rhinestones. You'll be wondering why your stones aren't falling into the holes. It's because your hole isn't a circle. So definitely check that. I'm trying to think of what to look for.
I also want to say something about
I think of what else.
This is about to be an opinion thing. This is going to be an opinion thing. If you're purchasing I would suggest starting, like, if you already have a Creative Fabrica account or membership, start there, because it is already included, right? You can download files right there. My first template that I actually did by myself, like in a tutorial, I got the template from Creative Fabrica. It was the template that said blessed. And it was one color. I wasn't trying to do anything with layers because I wasn't ready for that. If you're purchasing a template, if you've decided I'm gonna bypass Creative Fabrica, I'm beyond Creative Fabrica. Okay, Creative Fabrica is beneath me. Okay, if that's where you are in your life, good on you. Okay, if you've decided you want to go and start with Etsy, I suggest starting with something that doesn't have like a combination of sizes. Like you don't want to start with the template
Right.
that has SS6 and SS10 when you've never done anything at all. I don't think you should do that. And I also don't think you should do something that has a variety of colors. Like if it has 4 colors, 5 colors, because those colors mean layers. And if you've never brushed in a template, I don't think you should start with
With layers.
multiple layers. Like start with something with 1 color, 2 colors, 3 colors at the like absolute most. I mean, and that's pushing it. But I will say start with something simple like what I'm if y'all want this, I will share it because I really do want you to start with something very, very basic before you jump in and then you get frustrated because it will be frustrating, if you're starting with something and you go all the way to the extreme.
Mm-hmm.
You don't just go straight from learning how to walk to riding a bike.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Start at 1. Yes, not 20. Yes. Yes.
So
Oh, this is good.
yeah, we do have a starter kit, and inside the starter kit there is a template already cut for you, and it's basically hearts like what Delonda just did. Um, and so you can try layering with just the hearts if you feel up to it, or you can just use one template or the other. Play around with it, get the feel for it. It includes the rhinestones, the brush, the wax pen, the transfer tape, and some goodies in there.
Can you
So
show it,
the scoop,
Eve?
yeah, it's right here. And Joyce Jones, it's not that the template. Well, it depends. If your template is ovals because you pulled it off the mat and it turned to ovals, or somehow the template got stretched, just let it lay sticky side up on the table so that because eventually it'll shrink back to its normal form. So don't think that it's no good. Just let it sit for a minute and get itself together. If your machine is cutting ovals, because like my Cameo, when I cut templates with that, it cuts the holes into ovals, then yes, that's not good. You need another machine because I don't know why it's doing that. There's a reason. It could be the blade, it could be how the machine, I don't know. But I do not use that because of it cutting in ovals. That's bad. But
Sometimes
if
my
you,
kid will cut ovals. I'm sorry.
oh, see, I ain't had my Cricut cut ovals. I haven't had that happen, thank God, because I would pitch a fit. But if your machine is cut ovals, then yeah, that's not a good thing. You'll have to cut it again. But here's the kit. I think everything's in here
I'm
except
gonna
for
make
the
you bigger.
rhinestones.
I'll make you bigger so
Um,
you can show it.
but this is the kit. It comes with the wax pen. This is the scoop. A brush, the wax pen. It comes with tweezers. That's what I didn't mention. Got
Oh
a
yeah.
rainbow set of rainbow tweezers, keychain, and here is one part of the template. I've cleaned up and moved the other part, but this is the inside of the hearts, and the other template is just the outline. It complements this, and then you get 2 pieces of transfer tape to be able to use it. And you know what, Delonda, since if you're new in here, you're new and you want to try it, I'll take the price down real quick so that you can try it out if you're new. and it comes with rhinestones as well. It comes with crystal and crystal AB and SS10. This is an SS10 template. Um, so that just so that you can get your feet wet and try it out and not really risk or lose a whole lot.
I'm new.
So you ain't new, so you you don't need this.
I need,
You don't need that.
how much is that
But
kit?
yes. What are the tweezers for? Sorry, the normally. Hold on, I don't even know. The man folk is the one that sets the price on this thing. Normally it's 55, so I'll take the price down to $40.
40?
He'll pitch a fit, but he'll be alright. Yeah, cause I mean I want you to try it.
Kristen said, do I count as new?
If you don't, if you've never, I mean, I'm not saying if you're experienced, then you can't buy it, because how am I gonna know? But my thing is, it makes this is for somebody who might just want to try it and they've never tried it and they don't have any of this stuff.
Wait a minute. So Eve, wait a minute. You selling that kit, Eve? You said $40?
Yeah, I'm dropping the price on it. I gotta drop it.
Did you go talk to Mister?
No, and I'm probably gonna get blessed out, but it's all right. But I want, if somebody is curious and they're like, you know what, I really want to try, and maybe they can't swing 55 or whatever. It's
Well, child, what's the link? Because you know what, they might as well get the flock and the tape and the.
But if they're just trying it, then
drop the link. Drop the link.
Hold on, I'm trying to find it so that I can change the price real quick. I can't find it.
Maybe you need to ask for permission first. Oh Lord.
It'll be alright.
Eve is about to get.
Look, I've done worse.
I'm about to brush this in. These are called frost ice. Can y'all see how the color is?
What's today? Wednesday. I'll leave it at this price today. So tonight.
Until midnight.
Tomorrow I gotta change it back so I don't get put out my house. Okay, and you said the link to it.
$40. I'm just trying to think what words. Lord have mercy. Ooh.
I did email you the link to all. So we do have a whole category of things for beginners. And I emailed that link to Delonda, so she'll be able to put it in the description.
Okay.
So we have this beginner's kit. We also have a set of primary colors. Well, there's two different sets. One is a primary set of 8 colors, and then the second set is a primary set of just 5 colors. So you can, get just the basic colors, and give it a try if you want more than just the crystal and crystal AB that comes in this kit. So, but the beginning bling kit, I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Oh my gosh.
To have it.
Oh my gosh, Eve. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Eve said, "I'm gonna take 15 off."
Ooh. Yeah, I can hear him now. What happened? Just $5. Look, it'll be alright.
I was thinking $5. You were thinking of 15. I don't even think I was ready. It ain't even got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, it'll be alright. So, but yeah, that way you can try it and see how it goes. And then if you like it, you got a whole world open up to you.
Eve said she don't take the price down to. Listen, Sean. Because what color do you get, Eve?
Crystal and crystal AB in the kit. Is that what you're asking?
You just giving it away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much. It's a free kit. You can just get rhinestones, basically, in a way. Yeah.
They getting the.
I'm sure. See, you talking all the same stuff he be saying. It's all right. We gonna let it.
Wait a minute, Eve. Wait a minute, because the rhinestones by itself was $40.
Crystal and crystal AB is a little bit less, but yes, It's okay.
Ooh, Gail,
Ooh, Miss
Gail.
Ann, the shipping is based on your location. Because I don't set shipping period. So whenever a purchase is made on the website, whatever my platform is based on, they assign the shipping charges. I don't even know how to put
Just get two of
basic
them.
shipping.
Can they
Hmm.
get two? If they get
Yeah, you
two,
can
and
get
then they
two.
get the mats, they get two of those 2 packs of mats. They
Yeah,
good.
they
No,
can get two.
that's 40. That's 80. Two of those and 3 packs of mats. They gonna be good because
They
that'll give them
could.
free shipping.
Or the other colors.
Oh,
So
the
if they
beginner
do
kit
the
of the
mm-hmm.
8. Can you show that
Mm-hmm.
on the screen?
Yes. Give me a second. Very important for beginners. I'm still sharing with you, I think.
I am. Listen, I'm trying to get myself together because I don't even. Listen. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Listen, I wasn't ready. Let me hush. Let me shut up. Delonda, you shut up. You ain't got nothing to do with it. Okay, she decided her prices. You ain't got nothing to do with this. Shut up. Okay.
Well, I mean, I get in trouble, so but it's all right. But this is very important for beginners. This is a whole. Let me go to the main page actually. So shop rhinestones, and when you go to shop rhinestones, here's our categories up here. So there's rhinestone designs if you want to try some. Um, I think I still have the option in there where I will cut a template and send it to you. I'll have to check. But those are $20 to send template. That's neither here nor there. Just FYI. If you don't want to cut it yourself, is why I'm saying FYI. But bling kits very important for beginners. This is the category if you want to do beginner stuff, right? And so here's the beginning bling kit. This is the set of 10. So you're getting crystal AB, light cyan, emerald, sapphire, citrine, hyacinth, which is orange, and jet black. So you're getting black, orange, yellow, blue, green, red, crystal AB, and crystal in the 8 pack. You can't change any colors out in this set because it's meant to be a beginner set of just 8 basic colors, right? And then we also have this one. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back. So this one is, oh Lord, I don't put by now 125. So that automatically puts you over the shipping. No, you don't need anything other than the beginner kit, then a heat press. That's it. And this one is 85. This one comes with crystal AB, red and red, green, and blue are the colors in this one. So those are just basic primary colors. Or if you don't want just those basic colors, then go ham and find you some pretty colors because we got a whole ton of them. Um, all of them. Well, that's not
Shut
so
up,
bad. I
Delonda.
need to change that. But you got all kind of colors. We got neons. We got pinks, blues. Oh, you also can shop by color. Let me show you that as well
That's what
because
I
that's.
do.
Mm-hmm. So shop by color is right here, and you can go ices only. What the ice caps are for? They're for the bling scoop. I'll show you. AB colors: black, white, silver, gray, clear is no black, white, silver, gray. The clear is down here. Blues, browns, reds, purples, pinks, oranges, greens. Because sometimes the name doesn't quite fit. Like light cyan, somebody might be like, I don't know what that is. Um, or hyacinth, that's orange. They may not know that. So each container. So let's go to
I think
purples.
we're gonna get to that.
Oh, let me see. Yes,
Well,
we will
I
get
guess
to that next.
that's where we are now. I guess that's where we are now because that's the
I guess
next thing on.
technically,
Yeah.
unless anybody has any other questions about rhinestone designs,
Can
let
I?
me know if you do.
I'm gonna stop you from 1 second.
Okay, that works. And I'm gonna
Uh,
grab the caps so that I can show her.
Okay, so let me just show y'all this. So the color that I brushed in was this. Can y'all see this?
Frost ice.
Called Frost Ice. Y'all see that?
You're welcome.
And I
That's a
want y'all to
clear
see
stone.
how it looks. Because I do feel like this is an unsung hero too. All right, so y'all know I bought some fabric just to try different things. And I just brushed in this little
So
heart that
smart.
I made. Right, so here it is. I haven't taken the transfer tape off yet. This is reusable.
So is that stone, our frost ice and our frost fire, will take, it's a completely clear stone, but there's a special coating on it that alters the color of the fabric behind it. So you see how it's reflecting some blues and a couple other colors. If you put it on red, that exact same stone will reflect other colors based on the red that's behind it because it's clear, and it's just morphing the color of what's behind it. So it's a neat stone. It's a nice play of something different. Um, so no matter what color, each color will make it do something different. A green shirt will make it reflect something different. A blue shirt will make it reflect something different.
All right, so now I'm going to do Frost Fire.
Kristen, these are the ice caps. So they go on the end of the scoop so that when you scoop the rhinestones on there and you tilt it back, they don't spill out. This was a request. Deborah Browning came up with that idea. Um, yeah, somebody asked about the amount of stones per container. Our, like in that tall container, there were 8 different, we call them ice chips. And each ice chip is 20 gross. And as Miss Evelyn pointed out, so are we good to go with sizes and quantities?
Yeah.
Is the next? Okay. So with quantities, rhinestones are generally sold based on the gross, which is a metric measurement, if I'm remembering correctly. And gross means 144. So I don't care what you have. It could be pencils, it could be erasers, it could be candy, pieces of candy. 144 is a gross of whatever that is, right? So in order to calculate the quantity of rhinestones, they go 10 gross is 10 times 144. So that means 1,440 rhinestones is in 10 gross. What I've found through the years, because when I first started 7-ish, 8-ish years ago, I would buy by 10 gross, and it just wasn't really enough. It was enough to do just one little project, and then I'd be like, ugh, and then have to buy it again. So we decided we would sell by 20 gross. Um, and so our minimum amount that we sell in each one of those little chips is 20 gross rhinestones. So 20 times 144 is 2,880 rhinestones in SS10. Okay.
Thank you,
Um,
Jess.
with the SS6 stones, that's 50 gross in there because they're so teeny. Way more can fit in that container. So the SS6 is 50 gross
So
in
you saying
that size container.
in this SS10, this
Mm-hmm.
size right here,
Mm-hmm.
this is
That's
2,000.
2,880 rhinestones. But in the SS6 container, that exact same size container, it's 50 gross in there. And I, of course, will have to do the math, and I'm not good at math, as we can tell by how much money I take off of the prices.
Listen, my heart is still beating fast. I'm
So
trying not to
50
talk about
times
it. 2,000.
50 times 144 is 7,200 SS6 stones.
So this is 2,880 rhinestones in here.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were trying to calculate, like, well, what can I do with that, right? With this little heart that you saw me make in Leonardo Design Studio,
Right.
this was 57 rhinestones. So if I wanted to see, like, how many times can I make this heart? So I would do 57 divided, 2,880 divided by 57, and that'll let me know how many times I can brush this template in.
50 times.
Does that make sense?
You'll be able to make 50 of those hearts.
So sometimes people will say, well, how many t-shirts can I make? It depends on the template and the
Right.
size of the template and like
Right.
what part of the template you're using for that specific color. Now,
Right.
can I say something about colors really quick? I know we're not on that,
You, yeah,
but
no, yeah,
but
but go ahead.
sizing.
Of
I think we
course.
were on the question about if y'all are just coming in, make sure you download this document. It's the first document under the video, and these are the questions that we're reviewing tonight. You don't have to sign up for my email or do anything. You can just download the document so you can take notes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're talking about rhinestone sizes and quantities. When
Mm-hmm.
I'm purchasing rhinestones, if you've been with me, you already know I love red. I love any shade of red. I love everything in red. The card that I don't have anymore was red. I love red. So when I'm going to purchase rhinestones, I'm going to be looking at all the various shades of red because I want to make sure I have those colors because I love red. If I love red, I want to have red rhinestones. I'm gonna have, like, I'm wearing red in this design, right?
Yeah,
I
you are.
love red. So when you're purchasing, if you're making a purchase for the first time, yes, it's a good idea to get that starter kit. It's also a good idea to kind of look at what she has in terms of that beginner set, that set of 8. But if you don't want to go that route in terms of like purchasing rhinestones, get the colors that are your favorite or the colors that you like to wear.
Mm-hmm.
So if it were me and I was going to make a purchase of rhinestones, I'm gonna buy red, I'm gonna buy black, I'm gonna buy white, I'm gonna buy yellow, I'm gonna buy orange, because those are the colors I like a lot. Colors that you probably haven't ever seen me with green. It's not really my favorite color. I don't really, if I have something green, it's because I was trying to match it with something with Peter or something like that. It's not really my go-to color. It's not a color
Yeah.
that I use a lot. So it's not a color that I
Right.
purchase a lot. I'll purchase it if it needs to go on a template in some way. But if you're thinking like, what color should I buy? Think about yourself because you're buying them primarily to start with for you. Get the
Right.
colors that you like and shop. I shop by color. So I'm always gonna start in red and see, what does she have, a new red that I don't have? Do I have the darkest red? Do I have the lightest red? Do I have the middle red? Like, I want all the reds.
Right.
And then I'm
Right.
gonna, white is a pop. Think about your vinyl too,
Mm-hmm.
right? Think about your vinyl. If you're a person who buys a lot of vinyl, what the popular colors, black and white, you need those. Those make good outline colors. Get you a good silver, get a good gold. Those are outline colors. So, like, I don't wear white shirts, but I have white rhinestones because I like to use white for my outline colors. Okay, that's my opinion. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
You have a good opinion, and that's one that I tell a lot of people. Also, going in a way back to the rhinestone templates, a lot of instances, some of the templates will tell you what colors to get, what they recommend. Um, Especially if it's for a specific design, like a certain team. Sometimes they'll put what color, like cowboys, they may say sapphire and crystal or something like that. So you can also base your color choice off of that, as well. And that also goes hand in hand with the quantities, because if you're doing a template like her shirt, the quantity of the outline is going to be less than the quantity of the red that's on the inside of the word chosen. So she's going to use more rhinestone, more red than she is the white. So your white will last longer if that's the only design that you're doing. The white will last longer, so you'll have to buy more red. Um, But choosing colors is it depends on the person. Like she chooses based on what she likes. I'm very similar. But my personal problem is I like to get colors that, or I like to get stones because they're pretty. If it blings hard, I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna find something to use it on. That's just unfortunately been my problem through the years, which is how I wound up getting into selling rhinestones, because there were too many colors that I wanted and I couldn't afford to get them out by myself. So that's what started the buy in, where we all buy together. Um, but colors definitely go based, if you can't choose, go based off of the templates that you'll be making in your area. So if you're trying to sell shirts, what's the color team, local team is popular? What's the local school colors, stuff like that. Otherwise, you can just go off of what's popular. So that would be crystal AB, black rhinestones, which is jet black or jet hematite, something like that. Um, Gold stones would be arum or like a topaz, um, or icy. Let's see, icy speen has like some golds and some yellows. So you can, kind of base it on the template, or you can base it on what's your favorite, or you can just buy just because you just want all the colors. So
And,
putting colors together. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, I'm listening.
Putting colors together. We've tried our best to come up with a solution to make it helpful. I have a little color wheel pen, um, that's based on color theory, but it was like difficult to constantly explain the color theory. So we came up with an app that will help you choose colors, and get colors that look good together. So our we have it's web based app, or you can download it from the Play Store or the Apple Store, and it's free to use for choosing your colors. It is completely free if you're just trying to choose colors. Now, if you're wanting to get specific colors, like what's the colors for Houston Rockets, or what's the color for um, what's a basketball team, the
Houston
Knights or
Rockets.
whatever, Houston Rockets, you can we have an add-on pack that will unlock team colors. So we got soccer, baseball, hockey, college sports, which I got some more I gotta add, and what's another one? Basketball, baseball, hockey. I started to say bowling. That is not right. Basketball. I can't remember all of them. We got a whole ton of them. So that is called Sparkle Select is the name of it, and you can go to, like I said, it's on your Play Store if you want it on your phone. It's also on the Apple Store, or you can just go to the website sparkleselect.com. Football, football. Thank you, football. That's what I was missing. I'm not a sports person, so it was the struggle to get all them colors together for all of the teams. So we tried to make sure that we had all of the official. Yeah, I gotta add Miami. We tried to make sure we had the official colors for the teams. And you can use the Sparkle Select for more than just your rhinestones. But when you choose a color, it'll give you the different harmonies that you can choose from, and it'll tell you what rhinestone those colors coincide with on our website so that you can purchase them.
Can I show them something really quick, and then we're gonna come back?
Yes.
I feel like we still need to talk about the quantities in the 100, and then the big one. But I
250.
wanted to show y'all. So, like when we talked about templates and purchasing templates and being careful about templates and knowing the things, so I want to show you an example of what things to look at when you're looking at templates. So I'm gonna just show you mine. I'm gonna pull up one of the listings from my Etsy shop, and I wouldn't say all of them are spectacular, using Peter's word, but it'll give you a good idea of things to pay attention to when you're looking at templates.
While you do that, I'll go and grab 100 gross and a 250 if I can,
Okay.
if I got one
All
already.
right. So this is my Etsy shop, and this is one of my files, right? This file, this is a digital file. It costs $5.99. And oh, here's another thing I would say pay attention to. If they only have like an AI photo, they haven't actually brushed it in. They don't have a real picture of the what the template looks like. I would not purchase that. So before I list a template, I actually cut it out and I brush it in myself because I have to make sure that the template actually works. So when somebody says, "Oh, this template is not good," I'm like, "Ain't no truth in you. Ain't no truth in you," because I have actually cut my templates out myself. People who make mistakes and they'll say, "Oh, I thought I was getting a patch, or I thought I was getting an actual shirt." They don't read, and readers are leaders. Okay, so there's that. All right, so now here's this Eagles file. If you scroll down, it'll say learn more about this item. When you're purchasing, learn more about the item. Click on it. Hey, Brandy. So right here it says SS10 Eagles Rhinestone template by special request. Somebody requested this. I made it, right? And I do not like to do special requests because it takes me a long time and I'm not good at it. I am better at just doing whatever I decide instead of trying to make something that somebody has in their mind. I'm just really not good at that. And sometimes I've done that and the person will say, "Oh, I wasn't thinking that." Well, I don't know what you were thinking, so I just try to stay away from that. But Laura Trevino is good about that, and so is Greg Barker. Okay, so there's that. All right, so look, there are two options included with the template, with an outline and without an outline. I'm telling you right here, the suggested colors that I use: green zircon, right? For the football, I use coffee. For the white layer, I use neon white or crystal, and for the outline you can use jet black. This is where I purchased my rhinestones from. This is the size of the template. This is the size without the outline. Here's a video tutorial for you to follow along with the process. This is the order I suggest you brush it in. So I've said all of those things. If you're purchasing from someone, you should know the size of the template and you should have some information about it. And if you don't, or if you don't have, so I have multiple pictures and videos of my design. This is me. I've brushed this in. I've tested my templates.
Mm-hmm.
If all the person has is AI photos, I would not purchase that template because 9 times out of 10, they're not going to help you. Okay, so I just want to say that. Now I have a lot of teams. Of course, I didn't do all the teams because I couldn't. It's hard to make rhinestone templates for teams with long names because it has to fit in that little football, unless it would be super big. Okay, so
Right.
I've only done the teams that didn't have like more than 6 letters. Even the Cowboys was hard because it was like 7 letters. I don't think I added that on there. I could tell you though. Go ahead, Eva. Let me look that up.
You fine looking that up. Somebody is asking for the size of a design. Well,
What color is Frostfire?
it's another clear stone. It's clear, but it just has that. It has a morphing tint like frost ice. So there's no set color. It just depends on what you put it on.
I couldn't find it.
It's a clear orangish looking color.
Let me see what else. Eagles.
If I can do this.
I'm about to tell you right now.
Oh,
2,359 rhinestones are required for that template. 2,359. Let me put that in the listing. 2,359. That's with the outline. I don't see that one.
What, Crossfire?
I know I have it. I just don't see it.
Oh, so here is a 250 gross, and this is the 100 gross box. So you got, if you're trying to go big, now the 250 right now is only on the buy in on the wholesale side. To get a box this big, and the wholesale side, which we'll get into later, it takes a little longer for you to get these, but we do sell 100 gross on the retail side.
Can I say something about that?
Yes.
Um, Eve, you might want to do earmuffs. I personally do not buy a lot of that big size. Um, I just don't, because if I do buy that size, it's a color that I use a lot of. It's a highlight color or an outline color, something like that. I don't typically buy that size. When I really got into rhinestones, what I was purchasing was the pick. I think it was called a pick six. You
Pick
said, is it still
six.
pick? I
Yes.
bought a lot of pick six, and with the pick six, you get these. You get 6 of these, and to me, in my opinion, this is the perfect size. 6 of these is perfect. It's going to last a long time. You can get 6 of your favorite colors, and it's going to last a long time. It is worth every dime. And if you don't believe me when I say I bought a lot of these, if I take out my containers, you'll see I bought a lot of the pick six. The pick six come in a silver container like this. So 6 of those will fit in a container like this. Is packaged so nicely. You're going to feel like it's Christmas, Easter, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, 4th of July. It's going to be all the holidays. It's just going to be all of whatever your favorite holiday is. Like, oh my gosh. That's what it feels like, okay? It's 10. Yeah. And when I say I bought, I don't even think Peter knows how many of these I bought, because, like, go think about your life, sir. Think about your week rate, okay? I bought a lot of these. A lot. I bought so many of these that I started to use them. Oh, not this one. I started to use these as like my storage, and then I couldn't until I couldn't. But Eve, just give me 2 seconds. Just give me 2 seconds. So that's one.
Pick six is the buy in, it's wholesale. Sean. She does have a lot of boxes.
Okay, so this is when I started, like, these are my multicolors. Then I'm not gonna take all of them out, but I just want y'all to get an idea.
The pick six comes in the silver 10 box, yes.
Are we getting an idea?
You gotta put all that stuff back, ma'am.
Are we getting an idea? Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. I have 14 more of those in there. Okay. Are we getting the? Are we getting the? am I making myself clear? That's how much. Okay. I want to make sure y'all was very clear. Okay. Because I'm telling you, I was using these look. I don't even know what color this is. Oh, but when they fell out, I just left them. I was using these as my storage.
At least you got them in there. At least they contain. I will say this, as far as the bigger container, the reason why this is only on the wholesale side, is basically how what Delonda is saying. The majority of folks who are doing, well, I ain't gonna say the majority, most of the folks, a lot of the folks that come to purchase, they're purchasing to make shirts for themselves.
Yeah.
They're not running a business. The whole point in the wholesale side is for people who are running a business and they want to save money because they're making shirts to sell, and they're
Yeah.
going to be going through a bunch of rhinestones in specific colors. That's why this is over on the wholesale side, and that's why people buy these. um, if you're not making shirts to sell, then a smaller quantity like this or a couple of the little chips is perfect for just, your one-off rhinestone shirt every so often. Yeah,
So this
red
is
is
I,
about
I
gone.
think in my whole entire collection of rhinestones, I only have like 3 or 4 in that size. This 250 size, it's really not my go-to. But in the one, here's one that I really did make use of. This is Candy Apple SS10.
Hmm.
And you can see this is all I have left.
Yeah.
So, and it's red.
Right.
So I I
Right.
I only have like 3 containers this size. I don't really buy this size. This is my favorite size. This is my favorite because to me it lasts a very long time. If you're buying this size right here, number one, you don't mind waiting 30 days. That's number one.
Yeah.
Number
Yeah.
two, it's because it's a size you use a lot. Or like Eve says, you're making, sales. But I use this a lot because I really do love red just that much.
Hmm.
Okay, go ahead, Eve.
No, I'm done. We'll get into the buy-in later. Just pull it in because she's Avery. Hey, Avery Head, how are you? Just so happy because she said she was not gonna do Rhinestone until 2035.
Why you bringing up old stuff?
So yeah, it's a lot. It depends on what your end game is. If you're trying to sell shirts, or another reason, like another customer just reached out because she's making shirts for the family cruise, and she needs more than just this amount of rhinestones for the cruise shirts. So she got a bigger portion over in the wholesale. So if you are just making it for like a lot of shirts for a purpose like that, family reunion, girls trip, or whatever, then you may want to get a bigger box. I'm gonna tell you something else that's coming up. So if you are thinking about possibly getting into selling shirts just to see, October is rapidly approaching. And for whatever, I ain't gonna say for whatever reason because I'm thanking the good Lord for it. Right now, rhinestones are just as hot as they've been the last couple of years, but it's really picking up now this year because the men are even wearing rhinestones and they're loving wearing the rhinestones. So men and women, old, young, they're all wearing them. October breast cancer awareness is coming up. If you think you might want to try selling shirts, make a couple of breast cancer shirts and see how it does. You'll be surprised because the breast cancer walks, they may, it's a group of folks at a job. On your job, does your job participate in the breast cancer walk? If so, make a breast cancer shirt. Say, hey, y'all want to wear these for the breast cancer walk? They might surprise you and say yes. So little stuff like that is what you want to keep in mind if you're trying to get your feet wet in selling. But instances like that is where you would buy bigger sizes. So how long do rhinestones on a shirt last? So that's what we'll also touch in common mistakes. But if you apply them as instructed, and if you care for the shirts after the rhinestones have been pressed on as instructed, they should last years. They should last years. I have shirts Still, now that I've pressed 4 years ago, 5 years ago, and the rhinestones have not come off of that shirt. Okay. A lot of that has to do with the quality of the rhinestone, because your more super affordable, lesser cost rhinestones, the glue is not a good quality, so they'll tend to fail faster. If our icy collection, our icy collection is going to last years on your shirt, as long as they're pressed correctly, as long as the shirt is cared for correctly. If you had to recommend any of the clear stones in the 250 gross, which color would you recommend? Clear stones, meaning so not crystal, but like
Crushed
crushed
ice.
ice or crushed ice AB or glass or icy glass AB. I would say the AB sparkles more than the glass or the crushed ice. So crushed ice AB or icy glass AB. Icy glass AB technically is the same as crushed ice AB. It's just much more sparklier than crushed ice.
Eve, what's the difference between snowflake and snow?
Snowflake is snow but with AB coating, so it reflects more colors.
Snowflake.
Hmm. Just like crystal and crystal AB, and how crystal AB reflects a bunch of colors. Um, it's basically the same principle. It's just so if you look in our store, we have an AB section. So we have some stone colors that are like light cyan and light cyan AB. They're the exact same rhinestone. It's just the AB is a special coating that's applied to the rhinestone that lets it reflect more. I don't want to say rainbow colors, but it's kind of like an oil slick. You know how the oil slick on the ground has colors to it? It's kind of interesting. Well, AB is the same color as the base stone, but the AB coating just lets it reflect more colors.
Hmm. I'm getting ready to use snowflake. I'm getting ready to just
Oh,
brush it
snowflake is really
with
pretty.
that heart and see what it looks like.
As I said, purchase so much to work with the rhinestones. What do you suggest from your collections I should purchase? Should start tumblers, clothing items. Okay, so I do not recommend Hotfix rhinestones for tumblers. The reason they can be used for tumblers, I've
Oh,
seen it used for tumblers. I don't recommend it. Number one, because if you're using them for tumblers, they have to be applied with glue,
oh,
right? And the stone already has glue on it, and the glue on the stone is heat activated, right?
oh.
So
Mm-hmm.
if a person has a tumbler and they use hot fixed stones and they got a hot drink in it, or if they take it out to the ball field because their kid is playing and that heat of the sun can melt the glue behind that stone, the hot fix glue that's on the stone, and it'll fail. The stone will fall off because the adhesive is holding on to the glue. It's not holding on to the stone. So that's what a flat back rhinestone is. It's a rhinestone with foil on the back. And when you glue it onto the cup with adhesive like E6000 or any of those, it's holding on to the actual stone. So that's why I don't recommend it for a tumbler. But with clothing items, you would basically uh, I would again 1215 MDPC. I would start with basic. I personally would recommend you start with basic colors if you have no idea what colors to get. So red, blue, yellow, green, black, crystal, and crystal AB. Those 8 colors that's in our set, that's where I would say start. Because you kind of, in a way, can't go wrong. Most teams are a combination of those colors, unless, of course, they got purple. how much would a shirt like the one Delonda is wearing cost? So I have a basic formula, but the basic formula depends. Okay. So when I'm pricing out a shirt, there's a couple of things that I look at. The first thing I look at is how many rhinestones and what size they are. Jesse Gibson says $35. It depends. In my opinion, it depends. So I generally look at charging something like 3 cents per rhinestone, to be quite honest. Variables in that price is how many different colors, how many different layers am I looking at, right? So if you're doing a shirt that's just one color, one template, one color, I'm good. I don't mind charging $35 for that shirt. If that white outline was red, and I and even a John's uh 15 16
no 15.
is small. So if that whole thing was red except for John 15, 16, $35 ain't that bad. You know, they should be okay with that. The other thing is, am I using candy apple or am I using icy candy apple? Because the cost of the rhinestones is completely different. So you got to look at your cost. You know, if they want it super sparkly, then that shirt might need to be $45 because that's the top premier rhinestones, right? I told you. She don't be listening to me, y'all. I be trying to put her on the stuff and she don't be paying me no attention. That's Snowflake. Snowflake is snow, but with an AB coating.
I
So it's
didn't
gonna
know
reflect.
that. This is Snowflake, y'all.
Yeah, Snowflake is really pretty. I'm mad you ain't used it yet. So you look at, oh, and the size rhinestones. If it's SS6, SS6 is a pain in the butt. I'm gonna charge more for that off gate.
Wow.
Thank you for your answer. Do you sell rhinestones? At what box set do you suggest to make clothes? So it's the beginner kit that I was showing earlier with the 8 colors in it. That would be the first place I would say go to get started. And then once you get the feel for what shirts you're making, what you're doing, then expand your rhinestone collection from there. Um, the other thing, if you have a shirt with just like, if it's just that heart that's going on the shirt, I wouldn't charge $35 for that. Even if it was icy, I wouldn't charge $35 because it's less rhinestones. The template brushes in super quick. It's one color.
Yeah.
Eh, you know, $10 to embellish a shirt, maybe. You know, something like that. The bigger the design, the more the cost. But find out how many rhinestones are in there. Hopefully, they're all SS10. Right at about 3 cents per rhinestone is what I would do for a basic color. That's not for icy.
So this design, this chosen design, let me see. This is 2082 rhinestones. This. So do 2082 times 3 cents. What's that, Eve?
$62.46.
Oh.
So $60. You can round up, round down based on your customer, your area, where you are. In the bigger cities, Atlanta, New York, you know, larger cities, you can charge more. They're used to paying more. Cali, out, you know, out that way, they're used to paying more. So you can charge more. But and specialty shirts, you know what I'm saying? Like if they're asking for a specific design and it's custom to just them, it's going to cost more. There's a lot of different variables. Sweat hoodie, in a way, it doesn't make a difference what it's going on as far as the cost of the rhinestones and the rhinestone design is concerned. But you want to charge extra for the cost of the hoodie because the cheapest I can get a hoodie is like $9, and that's from my wholesaler where I buy my hoodies from, and that's a cheap, well, a more affordable hoodie. Most of my hoodies that I see on there is like 15, 16, 20. One hoodie I bought was $50, but that's because it's the super heavy duty thick hoodie. Yes, you charge for it. That includes your labor. The roughly 3 cents a stone includes your labor.
So I'm gonna show this template right here. Um,
Good night, Radiant Rose.
Good night, Radiant Rules. Oh, this one is SS6. Oh, well, I'm gonna show it anyway. This one is SS6, but just going back to what you said about selling shirts for breast
Mm-hmm.
cancer awareness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, let me show you.
So again, Mylene, going back to how many layers of colors, the starting point is 3 cents. You go up from there based on the complexity of the shirt. That shirt right there, that's a lot of stones. And it's SS6. Yeah, no.
So
That's not going to
this
be a
template
$45
in my
shirt.
shop is $7.
Mm-hmm.
But I made um I was asked to make shirts for a bank, and I had to make, I think it was 30 shirts, 25 shirts. And because these
Nice.
were SS6, of course I charged more for it. And so she didn't want all SS6. I think I also have this template in SS10, but for my SS10 shirts, I start at $35 if I'm making a shirt. I don't make shirts for everyone. I'll do it for my local friends. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so if you purchase a template and you're thinking I'm going to make enough shirts for this company or for their walk or for their run, right? Then you do, and you're making a really good, you're able to make a really good profit.
Mm-hmm. You
Okay.
are.
So
You are.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, I do. So I did make it an SS10. And actually, I had my son make these. I think it was 25 shirts he had to make. So
So if you're
25.
doing for corporate, like
Mm-hmm.
what she's saying, you might can play with the price and bring it down some.
Well, I didn't because it
I
was a
wouldn't have
company.
done it.
It was for a
Yeah,
bank,
I
and it
wouldn't.
was then
I
I think it was,
would have
yeah,
done certain
35. We did
minimum.
we did it for $35.
Mm-hmm. The starter kit is on the website. If you're asking to show it, like right here, Keisha say I remember you ran out of
Yeah, I
stones.
had to order some stones in the middle of it.
Um, it's right here. I do okay. So I do not sell flat back rhinestones for the tumblers, mainly because this is just a one family operation. It's just us, and I don't own a storefront or anything. So my space is limited. And honestly, the Hotfix was a better performer for us, for our family, than the flatback. So I don't sell those. And I only sell SS10 and SS6 because the other sizes, when I was selling them, they didn't perform well either. It was like I was keeping inventory for forever with those stones. Um, because the majority of shirts are either SS6 or SS10. Um, the beginner set will make more than one item. There's 2,880 crystal stones in there, and there's 2,880 crystal AB stones in there. So even if you did Delonda shirt right there, she said that was 2,082 stones total in that shirt. So crystal would make a whole shirt, and crystal AB would make a whole shirt.
That's true. I just had to show them this, Eve, because I think I'm in disbelief. Can I make myself bigger for 1 second?
What? Yeah. What color is that one?
Okay, so let's
Oh,
see.
snow and snow AB.
Hold on,
Yep.
I gotta
I mean
make sure
snowflake.
I can see myself as y'all see myself. Come on, see myself. You better be over there seeing yourself. Come on, yourself. All right. So on this side right here, this is snowflake, and
Mm-hmm.
this is snow.
Mm-hmm. The exact same rhinestone. It's just it has the AB coating.
Let me clean my
It just
camera.
looks.
Hold on for a second. Hold on.
I not clean the camera. Hilarious. Close your eyes, y'all. Close your eyes so you don't get lint in your eye.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So this is snowflake and this is snow.
Hmm. And so as you see, it reflects more. It's something about that AB coating kind of just gives a plain, it dresses up a plain color. I'll put it that way. It dresses it up. It just makes it shimmer more. I don't
Come on,
really
shimmery
understand
and
how or
sparkly.
why, but it does. It does.
I did not know that.
Hmm.
She want to make myself biggie biggie.
So try your AB colors. They're fun to play with. Definitely fun to play with. And a lot of times
All
we'll
right.
put like sapphire AB in the same template, and it plays, and it's super cute. Do you do tutorial videos that leave out extra talking? I talk too much, so I'm not the one to follow with that. I'm sorry. I'll talk your head off. And I will be able to understand better and follow it. And do you have a suggestion on how and where to purchase rhinestones for tumblers? For tumblers,
Do you shut up in the video?
no, I don't.
No, I don't. I talk a
I do
lot.
not.
I actually talk
I
more
do
than
not.
I should. That
I
is
do
so
not.
funny.
I do have a lot of tutorials though. I do have a class. I'm trying to think if I still think I would talk too much in that, but there's a lot of rhinestone tutorials out there. So what I would say is go check on YouTube
Patrice
and
just
type
had a
in.
class. She might be having
Yeah,
another one
Patrice has a
soon.
class too. So it's a lot of folks out there that have videos. So I would say find somebody who doesn't talk a lot. That's more to your liking. I totally understand. I do. I
You
do
know what?
definitely
What's
understand.
her 1215 MDPC? If you're looking specifically for a tutorial on how to add flatback rhinestones to a tumbler, if you go to the creator, if you have Creative Fabrica,
Mhm. Mhm.
Patrice from Craftable Things has a video on Creative Fabrica because there are classes. I don't know if you have Creative Fabrica, but they have classes, and you can learn how to do flatback rhinestones on tumblers. I have never tried it because trying to add one rhinestone, I know I wouldn't be good at that. I know I wouldn't. So it's not my thing. I haven't tried it. Everything we're doing tonight, we're really focusing on Hotfix rhinestones. Um, so
Oh, you know what, Courier? Thank you for pointing that out. He did say 1215 MDPC did say extra talking. So
how you
on my
define
channel,
that?
right? On my channel, I do have older videos that straight to the point to basics and not a bunch of extra talking that I can think of. A standalone video, yes. And I have a playlist for rhinestones and tutorials, but I don't have one for tumblers. That's not been something I've I've only rhinestone one tumbler in my life, and that's it.
Yeah, I
That was
haven't tried
enough.
that.
Yeah, that was enough.
Eve, I don't even know if my camera is doing a good enough job of this, but I'm telling you, like
Cameras usually don't do rhinestones
this,
justice.
I don't know, but y'all, I don't even know if you could tell. Like, it's so good. It's good. It's really good. I don't know what I would use Snowflake with. You know what I mean?
Um, Anywhere that you would use snow, but you feel like snow is a little bit too plain, that's where I would use snowflake.
But really, when I
Hmm.
feel like snow is too plain, I use neon white
Neon
AB.
AB. Hmm.
Yeah.
But again, that's the AB coating on the neon white. It's the same
Oh.
principle. It's just the AB on snow reflects a little differently than the neon white AB does. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, it's still AB.
All right. Did
You
we?
want me
What
to
are we?
how much time were you looking at on the show? I don't want to, because if I
No,
open this Pandora box, it's going to take some
we
time. I'm
don't.
sure.
Did we talk about choosing colors?
Yes. Yeah.
You want to talk about the color wheel? Are we good on that? Or
I mentioned the color wheel, but I was gonna say I can go to the table and bring out the chips so that they can see colors in
do you mind,
real
Eve?
time. I don't mind at all. I just
Come
don't want to take
on,
a whole bunch of extra time. Okay.
come on, color wheel. Come on, chips.
Yeah, the chips are fun. Hang on, let me grab my microphone. Oh Lord, hold on, that's dark. Let me get this fixed. Hang on, real quick. Uh, let's do this.
12,
Oh,
12,
wow.
15, 12, 15. Let me find that person again. 12,
There we go. There we
15,
go. Sorry.
12, 15 MDPC. I will say, number one, I haven't done any tumblers like rhinestone tumblers, but I will say this. When I'm doing a recorded tutorial, I don't personally think I do too much talking. I think most of the talking is really in the intro when I'm saying, it's me again, Delonda, and thank you so much
Right.
for joining me today. I do talk on that part. But when I'm in the actual software, I'm really just focused on the software. However, semicolon, yesterday I did insert 1 second of a song of You Are Not Alone. Okay, I want to add that because that was extra and it wasn't necessary, but I had to say it. All right, and we're back. Come on, I'm gonna make you bigger, bigger.
So here are I've made rhinestone displays. Basically, these are our colors. I have most of them here, but we also have mixes as well. But this is just to show you like the difference in the ABs. I'm gonna show you all that as well. But like here are some of our mixes that we have. We do sell some mixed stones. So if you ever spill stones, you can make you a custom mix. That turns out to be fun. Oh, Delonda, here's Frost Fire. This is what it looks like in this
Oh,
container.
that's why I can't find it. It looks pink.
Or yeah, corally, yeah. But
Oh,
it's clear. So when you put it on the shirt, it's not gonna stay that color.
okay. Let me look through my pinks. I couldn't.
Matter of fact, what am I talking about? Where's the ice chip? Where's the candy tray for that? It's right here. So, see, this is that exact same rhinestone that I just showed, and see how it's blue, but on the back you'll see that's the orange. But if we put it on, if we put it on black, it changes the color. If we put it on, let's see, what's another color I got around here? Red. If we put it on red, it changes the background because you can see through the stone, so it's gonna take on the color behind it. So that's Frost Fire. But anyway, here's the snowflake she was talking about. And where is snow? This is, yep. So here's snow and snowflake. And there we go. That's a little bit better representation of it. Turn that way. Hey, Uni, honey.
Hey, you.
Oh, you didn't offend me. 12, 15. That's not offensive. I mean, because everyone has their preference of teaching styles,
Yeah, that's true.
and there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Nothing at all, actually. So no, that wasn't offensive. That's why I'm laughing about it because I know I talk too much. That ain't gonna.
Look,
Get used
I
to
need to
it.
shut up.
Right, right. These are neon colors, not all of them, but most of them, and these are our chrome colors up there. So if you see a color that you're interested in, just holler if you want to see it closer. But I want to show the ABs. So this one, the sun, where is tangerine? I think that's hyacinth. So this is tangerine. No, no, it's not. Where's my tangerine? Oh, that's this icy. Here's the icy trays. Let me set that to the side. As you see, my stuff got jumbled up because I'm relocating things. Oh, wait a minute. Here's a good one that I can show real quick. So that's Rose and Rose AB. So it's the same. This is the same color, but this one has the coating. So as you see, look, when it's straight on, you can see it's the same color. For the most part, it's got a couple of reflections in there, but when you turn it, that's when you catch those AB colors. So if you're not familiar with the AB, that's how that works. That's just one of the colors. Let's see, what's this one? Yeah, this is Hyacinth AB, and this is Hyacinth. Same principle. It has the AB coating.
Eve, I cannot find that color.
I know you had it because you used to
I know.
you used to fuss at me because it was like you don't show it enough. No, I don't.
I don't know why I can't find it.
Is this jet? Yep. So this is jet black. Somebody asked me about that color. So this is jet black and this is jet black AB. So it's kind of hard to see the black because the coating overtakes jet black way more than any of the other colors. But I'm gonna show you something, and it's gonna be kind of hard for me to. So this is jet AB and this is amethyst AB, right? And this is amethyst. Hold on. So this is amethyst and amethyst AB. This is the same stone. But this is jet AB. So one time somebody bought something and they were like, well, it's the same color. It looks similar because of the AB coating, but if you turn it into the light, especially this one, you see how it's reflecting that amethyst in there? It's not the same. So it's kind of hard sometimes to see with sapphire AB, amethyst AB, jet AB, tanzanite AB as well. Tanzanite and amethyst can look the same, but you gotta turn it into the light to see how that tanzanite is reflecting right there, and the amethyst is reflecting. It's not the same, So you gotta know to turn it into the light and see it. But here are the different colors. So if you have any questions or want to see any colors, I love using the chips as well for picking colors because I can kind of like lay colors together. And like for instance, I don't know if anybody would have thought of this, but like this is our magenta, and look at how that looks with olivine.
Cute.
Isn't that pretty? If I didn't have this to put side by side, you wouldn't really think about it. Is there a color that's good for doing general outlines to make your design stand out more? What would you think?
Well, I like silver. I like gold. I like white. I like jet black. Those are the colors I like.
That's tanzanite.
I can grab some of mine if that'll help my shirts.
Yeah, that's tanzanite.
Also, I think that it's how do I say this? I think the color of the two. I think I quit. I think that just because colors look nice together doesn't mean they're going to look nice together on a shirt. Like, for example, because I think with white shirts it's hard. That's my opinion. With white shirts, it might look nice together right there, but then when you get a white shirt, it's like, whoo, it don't look so, I think with white shirts it's hard.
White, the darker the color tends to look better on white, according to my husband. And so far, he's been pretty good. He's been pretty good with that. Paula Sellers, I don't sell these because they take a while to make each one. At one point, I was selling these though, and these are little sample sticks, but they still I don't make them because I don't have the time. I have somebody make them for me, so they're a little pricey. I think the set is 300 for a set of these. But you can make these yourself, actually. They're not very hard to make. As you see, they're the little fingernail samples. And it worked really well for making some samples. With my blends, so the blends, it depends on which blend it is. It started because my mom and my aunt was helping me fill orders, and actually that's not how it started. I got an order in from the warehouse, and the two colors were burst in the bag and it spilled, and it was this one with the topaz and smoked topaz. But I set it off to the side and was like whatever. But then when my mom and her sister mixed hyacinth and tangerine, it made hot sun. And so I was showing it to the people. I was like, look, y'all, that bag of stones got mixed up in there. And they were like, we want that. That's a nice mix. So this is our cheetah mix. This is by far one of our most popular mixes. This is a cheetah mix. I know Miss Avery Head got a box of cheetah mix, if I'm remembering correctly. So once this became a thing, we started putting colors together and making blends. Me and Patrice and a couple of other folks, I asked people what they thought was a good blend. Tanyu made this one. This one is Mardi Gras mix.
That's so cute.
She came up with this mix.
Oh,
Katrina,
really
what?
cute.
Katrina got one she likes. I think it's this one. Is this it, Katrina? I can't remember. This is pink lemonade.
That's cute.
So we made one like this one is Murica mix.
Come on, Murica.
We made this one for somebody specific. It's called
Red
D mix. We're not gonna say who the D is, but
come on, we're not gonna say who the D is.
But this is light Siam, and light Siam AB.
Eve, I gotta stop you. I gotta join you. I gotta show y'all this right quick.
You fine.
So first of all, I found my good night, Miss Parker. I found the Frost Fire. They were with my orange.
Oh,
no, Frost. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were with my orange. So this is how they look in the container. They look orange. Mm-hmm. That's why I couldn't find them, because I was looking for clear. But I want to show y'all what they look like on the fabric. Okay, so now I'm gonna make myself bigger, Eve, for 1 second. Mm-hmm. So look, this is the Frost. Hold on, Frost Fire. Mm-hmm. Looks orange to me.
Right.
And here it is, right here. I brushed it in, but I haven't peeled it off yet.
Look at that. It's almost electric. It's really cool.
Y'all see that?
Yeah, pretty.
Isn't that so pretty? So this is Frost
Fire.
Frost Fire. This other one, the one I did the first time, this is Frost Ice. So they're different. This was. Hold on, let me find it. This.
Mm-hmm.
So Frost Ice gave me this. I don't know what it is, but it's like blue
Mm-hmm.
versions of blue.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Versions of blue, basically. That was a
And
version.
then Frost Fire. I'm mixing them up. Frost Fire gave me teal.
But that's because it's on the black. You put it on red, it'll be a different color.
Let me get a red shirt. Maybe I'll put it on my apron, Eve.
Like
I
put it
might
on the
put it on
bottom
my.
or the back or something.
I
Mm-hmm.
can put it on the. I can put it on the pocket. I mean,
True.
because it's a heart. It's not gonna look. First of all, did y'all get your pens? These are look the hem. Come on, pens.
Ain't the pins cute?
Aren't they so cute? So they all got. You got this one too from the mystery box.
Mm-hmm.
Then some people got this one already. Then
Mm-hmm.
that's the signature logo, looking really, really cute. And
Love
then
that one.
there's the signature butterfly.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So cute. All right, so I'm gonna put one on my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put.
Cause
I'm gonna
that's
try this.
funny.
They're in my Etsy shop, MDPC. They're in my Etsy shop. You did, Jennifer? You did, Jennifer? Okay, good. Okay. Spell check Frost Ice. Okay. I think which one y'all think I should put? Frost Ice or Frost Fire? Eve, what color is gonna happen? What's gonna happen on red?
It's gonna have that. I just showed it. Hang on, I'll show you what it looks like. Hang on, hang
Oh,
on.
let me
What did
make
I
you
do with it?
bigger.
Here it is. Wait a minute. No, that's neon orange. EV. Hold on. What did I do with it? It's right
I
here.
want to know what's gonna be on red. It's in my Etsy shop. Let me give y'all a link to my Etsy shop.
See, this is on red. It still gives like a blue, but you can. It just shows the red behind it from different angles. So that's red, but
What
this
what
is
what is
this
that
is
one? Frost
black
Ice or Frost Fire?
fire. See, the blue is stronger on the black than it is on the red. See,
I'm gonna try it.
I remember
I'm gonna
you.
just do one on one pocket and one on the other. They ain't gonna hurt nothing.
That makes sense. Now that makes sense.
I'm nervous. You're nervous during the service. Y'all used to say that?
Um, no,
Y'all didn't say if you're nervous during the service. Y'all never used to say that?
no,
You're
ma'am.
nervous during the service.
Oh, look at that.
That's cute. I'm
Mhm.
gonna about to try it.
Um,
Hold on.
19. Somebody I saw he was asking. Now on these, I don't sell this at all. These are for me, my and to show samples and to take pictures for the website. When we sell stones, they come. Most instances, it's going to be in a container like this with the color on the back and the instructions and stuff. I was gonna put my stuff back in order, but I'm missing a tray. I still ain't found that tray. Or it's no, because this is icy.
I'm nervous, but I'm about to do it. I'm,
Don't
ner-
be nervous.
I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous.
Okay, so I'm doing frost. I keep mixing them up. Eve frost. Hold on.
Ice, frost ice looks like ice,
I'm trying
and
frost fire.
fire is orange, like fire.
I should be showing people how to brush this in, and I haven't done that.
Mm, that's a good point. I didn't think of that either.
All right. So this is frost fire,
Fire.
and it looks like this. Frost fire. It looks like. Oh, see, it's looking. All right.
Uh oh. Uh oh, Keisha. What blue? I showed several blues, I think. Oh, wait a minute. On the glove, that's not a blue. That's Frost Fire, which is what she's using now. Keisha, if you're to the point where she's putting it on the apron.
You know what, Eve? I feel like people don't really use these because you don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know what it's
Right,
gonna
that is
happen.
correct. No, you don't. You don't. Uh-uh. But it's like an electric color. I don't know how to explain how that color presents. You had just showed it in the cube. Okay, was it in the cube, but I laid it on the glove?
Making sure my rhinestones are flat.
Hey, Vivian. We don't get very many people in Australia. I can ship to Australia. I just don't cover the duties to ship it.
Oh, you know what? Miles ordered something from Finland.
Nice.
That's your thing. That's something on you.
Yeah, that's me. My sensor is ending.
All right, here goes nothing.
I'll tell you. You was trying to show the name.
All right, let me get him the link to my Etsy. Oh boy.
Let me switch back.
I'm
Keisha.
nervous. Why am I so
You
nervous?
ain't got to be nervous now. I mean, it's still
I hope
it's
it
gonna
looks.
be pretty.
I hope it looks good.
That's one of the reasons why I like the clear stones, because you, in a way, you can't go wrong because they're clear. So they're gonna be, oh Lord, they're gonna be based on the color of what you're putting it on. So you kind of can't, you can't mess up. You technically you can't. Is it right in here, Keisha?
It's so cute, Eve.
Oh, this. That's the new icy. Oh no, this ain't. This blue zircon. My bad.
Icy
That's,
Oasis is nice.
yeah. This is, what is icy oasis?
Coretta
Let's see it right
Dangerfield
here.
is a good teacher, and she has a Etsy shop.
That's true. That is very true. Where is oasis?
Eve, look at this.
I told you, because it's on the red.
It almost
This is
looks
greener.
clear.
You're welcome. That's why I say it's clear. It's a clear stone. It is clear. It's just whatever that coating is. It's not an AB coating, but it just almost makes it glow. I don't know how to. I don't know how to say that.
It almost looks.
It is a clear stone.
I'm gonna have to remember that. I'm gonna have to remember that. I don't think I'm gonna remember that. Can y'all? I mean, it looks it. I can't explain it. Look at
Mm-hmm.
that. It's a simple little like yes, like translucent. Yeah, like I don't know. Make it closer so y'all can see it good. Look at that.
Make you bigger.
Look at that. I don't. I can't explain this stone, Eve. I
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I can't either. That's why we just said frost fire and frost ice, because it adds a icy. It's I don't know how to explain it either. Honestly.
So what does it do on green?
It'll do the exact same thing, but it's clear. So it'll make the green have that electrical looking, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But it's going to show the green behind it because again, it's a clear stone.
I'm gonna try it with the template. I'm gonna try it with the. I'm gonna try it.
I'm trying to find something to.
Oh, but does that come in SS6?
Yes. Yes, it does. Actually, let me double check. Let me double check. Because inventory has done got so big now I can barely remember.
It's called. It's called Frost
Fire.
Fire. It's called Frost Fire. I only have SS10. So Frost Fire is. Let me show it to you again. Frost Fire. I should have written it down on here. Oh wait, this is Frost Fire. I need a white pen or something. This is Frost Fire on black. But this is Frost Ice. Frost Ice looks like this before you press it. Frost Ice.
Mm-hmm.
That's I gotta wrap my head around that.
And it's funny because you loved it when I first started showing it, but because I wasn't showing it, and you're not showing it enough. And I'm like, I know. Oh my god. I'm trying to find a picture because of what somebody asked me.
All right. Have we answered all the we didn't talk about wash instructions, Eve.
No,
And
we did not.
let's talk about that really quickly and then storing them.
Ooh, that's a good one too. So washing instructions. How are the rhinestones applied?
Through heat.
Where is your masking tape? Oh, that's true. Kristen said you can put it on cardstock. So if you got a green cardstock, you can put it on there and it'll show what it looks like. And you ain't got to find no green fabric. Um, Washing instructions. The rhinestones are applied with heat, right? So if they're applied with heat, you don't want to use heat. You don't want to use additional heat to do anything with those stones. So I recommend, there it is. I recommend washing it in warm water or cold, not cold. What do you call it? I'm saying warm, but I'm talking about room temperature, just their plain water in the washing machine. Um, so if it's cold, that's fine. Inside out. Turn the shirt inside out so that the rhinestones are not rubbing up against your jeans, your any other rough surfaces that you may have in the washing machine or um, in the wash with the shirts, right? Then when you take the shirt out of the washing machine, I recommend you lay it flat to dry. Or you can tumble dry it, but if you tumble dry it, cool tumble dry. No heat. No ironing, right? Because that's heat. Heat weakens glue over time. So technically you need to be doing this with your vinyl shirts too, the exact same thing, because the vinyl is applied with heat. Heat will weaken glue over time. So if you tell your customers lay shirt flat to dry, wash it cold water only, turn the shirt inside out, you should not be getting any calls from your customers saying that these stones are falling out falling off no time within the next 3, 4, 5 years. You should not. My husband washes the clothes. I don't wash the clothes in this house. He puts everything all in the washing machine together. He washes it on hot water. He put it in the dryer. He dry it on hot heat. And when he take it out, all my rhinestones are still there. I got rhinestone shirts that me, Patrice, and Marilyn Bling, 3-4, me, Delonda, Patrice, all of us years ago, and they still have all the stones on there. None of the stones have come off. But when you're dealing with your customers, sometimes your customers can be, you know how customers can be. So if you give them the spill off gate, wash it in cold water, inside out, lay it flat to dry, there should be no reason why a rhinestone would come off of their shirt unless the time, the temperature, or the pressure was not right. Okay? Lukewarm. Thank you, D. Wilson. Or, yeah, you can hang to dry as well. Yes. Iridescent. That's a good description, Lady Mahogany. Iridescent. So, yeah.
I'm getting ready to make a shirt that with my sister's template, that blessed template. I'm gonna use Frost Fire. I
Okay.
have to get used to saying this, Frost Fire, but I'm gonna show you how to brush it in.
Can I answer one question, though?
Yeah.
She asked, where did the origin of my business name come from? Is that okay?
Oh, please, because I still don't know. I heard something about the walking and the baby. Look at the baby booty. Something. Come on, baby booty. Come on, baby booty.
So the short answer is, when I first started crafting for a business about 8 years ago, um, I was making baby bibs, baby burp cloths, and binky leashes and stuff like that. That was my original business model. And so I found a pirate duck and as our logo, which is Sir McQuackins. If you ever see him, he's a little pirate duck. I don't have a Sir McQuackins right here handy, but um, and that's been from day one. And pirates have booty, and so because it was baby gifts and pirates have booty, we called it the baby's booty, and the little pirate mascot. But honestly, the main reason why is this is 2026, and this was, I dare say, 26 years ago. Wait a minute, no, 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 no. Because what is this? This is July. She was
Mm-hmm.
born in June, so this was a little bit later than that. Okay, and she was standing there looking for her father to come home, and I saw them little chunky chocolate legs coming out from under that little onesie, and I was like, "Oh my God, look at that baby's booty!" It was just the cutest little picture ever. Especially them little chocolate legs. You can just eat up them little legs. So when I said that, all the baby's booty, back then, 20 something years, 25 years ago, I said if I ever came up with a business that would fit that name, I would name the business the baby's booty. And so I did. And I was like, the pirate duck, it goes with it. The name, it goes with it. And she inspired me to come up with that name. So that's where it came from.
Wow.
And she comes through every so often, no longer a baby's booty. Now she's grown crazy booty, but I'm just saying. But that's where it came from. And it's funny because my best friend is a business consultant. And I was talking to her years ago and was like, she was helping me develop. And she said, you need to change your business name. Why? She said, it doesn't have anything to do with rhinestones or embroidery. I understand what you're saying, but on YouTube, everybody that watched the channel, that's what they knew us by, is the baby's booty. So I just refused to change the name. Is there a way to remove rhinestones? Rhinestones are applied with heat. in most instances, you remove them with heat. So you can get a an iron and put the iron inside the shirt to the back side of the rhinestones. Because that's a little, the reason why I say an iron, that's a little hard to do with a heat press. But if you put the heat to the back of the stone, eventually you'll be able to pull it off because it'll weaken, it'll soften the glue so that you can remove it. But a lot of times it'll leave glue residue behind. So it's kind of hard to take a rhinestone off and not see that there was something there before. Um, you can try to blot the rest of the glue off with like a terry cloth or cheesecloth or something like that on the front side as you continue to heat the spot where the stone was. Sometimes that glue will absorb into, you know, the cheesecloth or whatever, and sometimes it's just not able to come off like that. So thank y'all. I appreciate it. And as you see, brushing them in, you pour the stones generous amount on the template like she did, and just use the brush and a, you know, fair amount of pressure. Just go in circles to brush it in because it's scientific how it works. While she presses that, I'll show you that as well. Where is it? Oh, right here. So rhinestones, even though this technically isn't the right complete right shape because this is it's pointed like a real diamond, but these flat surfaces are facets. So that's what makes the rhinestone bling, is the facets, the flat surfaces reflecting the light, right? Well, ours are flat on the bottom. So what happens is the rhinestones, usually you pour them on, some are like this and some are like this. As you brush those stones around, the ones that are upside down, the top part of the stone will get under there and flip the stone over to allow it to sit upright in the template. So that's how I hear about the scraping of the rhinestones. If say you change your mind, how is that done? Oof.
Don't do it. Don't change your mind. Your mind is already made up once they in there. Okay, that's it.
Will VLR help get rid of the residue? You know what, Brenda? I don't know. I have VLR too. I don't think I've ever.
In my opinion, when you do that with the heat and removing the rhinestones, what I've done is just put a rhinestone in that place. Because normally when you change your mind, it's because it's the color, not the template.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So just put the right color on top of where that one was.
Send it to Maryland or me. Depending upon what mood I'm in, I don't mind scraping stones. For the most part, I love scraping the stones. But how she's picking that template up now, you honestly, if you don't want those, lay it the non-sticky side face down.
Oh, gee.
So the sticky is face up, and then you take that scraper. I hold the tape and put that scraper and just push right off, and it'll scrape those stones right off. $100, Karen B. Free shipping is at $100, but you have to select free shipping. Unfortunately, it used to be it would automatically apply. My web store service changed that, and I don't know why they did that, and it's been getting on my nerves. But you have to choose free shipping. You can turn it inside out and use the heat press. Um,
Or a mini
I'm
press.
yeah, I mean, I'm sure you can. I just the only way I would know to do it is turn it inside out and then kind of like hold. How do you hold it to the top of it? Unless you're saying you turn it inside out, push it down, let it heat, and then turn it over and scrape them off. I guess that could work. Yes, the rainbow scraper. That's what I use, Addie. You lost stones during the scraping? No, you should. Just one smooth motion, just kind of slide it forward, and If I need to bling something and show you how to scrape it, I can. That's not an issue. I did Delonda. She is designing. Use crystals for the words on a gray shirt. It did not show up well, so I scraped them off and replaced them with a darker color. Worked very well. Nice. Now, if you're scraping them off that way, off of the shirt, then yeah, you just throw those stones away. They're not. I would not repress those stones. It won't work.
Ooh, there's
I
just
mean,
one
it
right
could work,
here.
but I wouldn't do it.
Two.
One is acting up.
Two of them. I might have to just put them, hand place them, because it's getting on my nerves at this point.
Mm-hmm. What color shirt did you say you putting it on?
Black.
Oh, okay. Let me make sure.
I think the other thing we didn't talk about was storage or any other questions that we missed. Like, how do you store your templates? How do you store your rhinestones?
I forgot about the templates. Again, the stones are applied with heat, so I do not store them in a hot place. Like, don't keep them in the garage. Less humidity, the less humidity, the better. So I wouldn't keep it in a basement. I have rhinestones that I've had for 8-7 years, and I'm still able to press them and use them. So as long as you keep it in a nice regular home environment, the stones should still perform and press to a shirt. In our instance, keep them in the containers that they come in is helpful. You can put them in your own container if you don't like the acrylic boxes. Of course, you can do what you want with your stones. But
on the back,
yeah,
it looks
it's
orange, and then look at the front. I'm excited.
I'm telling y'all, she don't be listening to me. Our boxes come with bands because these are friction held on, so they can come off. Don't pick them up by the lid. Leave your bands on when you're not working with the stones in their container. This is, please keep your bands. Don't throw them away. What was the other thing? Storing the templates. I have a couple of options of how I store my templates. I have a hanging file folder basket. Some of them I put in that the ones I use the most are in that. I also have books. Oh gosh, ooh, this is gonna be heavy.
Can I get myself bigger for a second?
You sure can. While I grab these books.
Do y'all see that? Look
she
at
don't
that.
be listening to me, y'all. That's funny. Oh, this is heavy.
Oh, and I keep my tape on the
Backing.
yeah. No, I keep it on here. So like when I'm ready to brush this in again, I already have the piece that's
smart. Look at that.
Look at that. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, look, one is right out of place right here. I'm gonna see if I can peel this off. It's still hot.
If you can't, press it again and it'll come off. You can press our stones. You can press more than one time. It won't hurt anything.
Dang it. One second. Oh my God.
Did it come off?
I'm trying right now.
You can also scooch. Like if it's just out of place when you press it and you take it off, you can press it again for the 10-15 seconds and then scooch it as well. But sometimes when you scooch, you'll see where where it was the first time.
Dang it, Eve.
Yeah.
Maybe I
You
don't
didn't
know.
press it the full time.
I know I only did it for like 5 seconds. Well, look,
Yeah.
you see it now. I done pulled it out.
Only because you pulled it. Yeah, that's pretty. Because I didn't notice it at first.
I did. Let me try to press it one more time.
Yes, that is frost fire.
That's yeah. That's frost. That's this.
Mhm. Yeah, frost fire. Hey, Betty Odoms. So the template, I leave my template on the mats. I don't take them off. In the hanging file folder, it's just sitting in the hanging file folder case, just like this. For the ones I use frequently. For the ones I use less frequently, like seasonal, I have these books. They are, I forget what they call them, but you can put artwork and stuff in them. They have sleeves in there, so I can flip through the templates.
Artboard, something like that.
Something like that. Because I had a Delonda
Portfolio.
book. And then the other thing I just started doing because I ran out of books and then books are super heavy. Now I have some that are like this. If it's got red binder clips on it, then whose templates are these?
Somebody who loves red.
Somebody who loves red. So I also have a band around it to keep it together, but I have binder clips holding the group together. So I also have these in this little storage thing. So there's a couple of ways, couple of options available. Yeah, that's pretty. Did it come off?
I just left it. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I would say SS10. SS10 is perfect. Eve, I can't tell what color this is. It's like dark teal.
It's I guess whatever you get when you mix orange and black. I don't know.
But it
Don't I
also
have no clue.
it's also giving a little bit of purple.
Yeah, it just reflects its own thing based on the color you put it on.
Like, can you see purple a
Mm-hmm.
little bit?
Yes, on when yes, certain ways you turn it. Yes, I too and through the journal. Is that template in your Etsy shop?
No, this is in my sister's Etsy shop. She only has a few
Uh-uh.
temples. Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
in
know she
her.
had an Etsy shop.
She does.
Why I don't have it?
I don't know. I think she only got like 4 or 5. I don't know. Let me look.
Put it in the chat so I can go.
What's her name? Let me see. I bought this a long time ago. See, now this is one of my favorite. This what's the name of her shop? What's her name? Divine Designs by Danita. That's the name of her shop.
Divine. Let's
Uh
see.
oh, wait a minute. She got more templates. Come
Okay.
on, Lucky
See.
Peach. Come on, thick thighs. Thick thighs. Thick thighs, thin patience. Come on, thick thighs.
What did you say? Divine. Divine.
Let me wait a minute. I ain't been on here in a
Divine.
long time.
Uh,
Come on, Capricorn girl.
Here it
I
is.
haven't listen. Copy. I have not been on her shop in a long time. I didn't even know she. I don't even know if I copied the right thing. I don't know how to do this. Hold on. Did I copy? Did it copyright? No, it didn't
Mm,
copyright. No,
no, that's the blessed template.
that's what that did it copyright?
Yeah. Uh huh. That's the link to the blessed template.
Oh, okay. Then you can
Let me
see it.
see. Let me see if I can click on it. Hold on. Whoops.
That's
Yeah.
a whole bunch. It worked.
Yeah. Yep. It works.
Thank you, Kristen. Listen, I didn't know she had all these temples. I haven't seen her shop. Last time I saw her, oh baby, she sells shirts. Okay, listen. Last time I saw her shop, she had like 4 templates.
She did good.
Thick thigh. That's cute. Thick. I need that. Thick thighs, thin patience. Come on, thick thighs, thin patience.
Girl, I need that one to say probably hangry. I need that one.
I do have that one. I bought that one.
I don't think I still pass it now. Look at her. Add the cart.
I didn't listen. Come on, probably hangry. I made that one. Girl, you better be having a lot of. Come on, having a lot of templates. That is so funny. Black. Easily pray. I have that one too. Simply blessed. Oh, see, that's simply blessed. I made that one. That's one
I
of my.
remember you making that one.
That's one of my favorites of hers. When I last time I looked at her thing, that's I sure. See, I made that one. I don't know what colors I think it is gold orange AB and
Mm-hmm.
gold orange AB and what? Crushed ice?
That look like
You know, icy crystal?
AB.
Yeah. Cute. All right, I listen. I didn't know she had all that. That's great. Go on, girl. You better be having a whole bunch of templates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody. I guess a lot of my family has what you call it, Etsy shops. But I think Morgan closed hers because she's at camp. All right. Did we answer all the questions? Okay. Mary Polk says I'm at the checkout. I don't see where I can choose free shipping. I think you have to do it. Is your
Before
it don't
method of payment, I
doesn't
think.
your subtotal have to be over 100?
Yeah, I'm sure hers is over 100. So it's shippable products, by the way. But there's a place where it shows shipping options. So wherever it shows shipping options, if your total is over 100, then you will be able to select free shipping. If your total is below 100, you'll see it there, but it'll be grayed out. If I remember it
The
correctly, let me
subtotal.
walk through the steps.
Did you do a tutorial on YouTube on what? 1215 MDPC. Oh, she said her total is 160.
Yeah, so hold on, let me walk through the steps because I know myself. Hold on. So you agree with the terms, and then you put in your email address, and then you go check out. Did you do a tutorial on YouTube?
On what?
Who? Yeah, so after you enter your name and shipping address, shipping method is next. And I see UPS ground, second day air, and then $100 free shipping incentive. And I can select that. You have to choose the option you want.
Let me see if I can find hers again.
Do you see it,
I did not know she had this many companies.
Mary Pope?
Yeah, and you're right, Eve. It used to just come up.
It did. Them knuckleheads changed it, and you know what? I think I know what the issue is. Hold on, let me check something. Let me go PayPal checkout. Or Google Pay. It won't let me do that. Oh, that's why.
No, I didn't do a tutorial on the Simply Blessed, but
okay. If you do Google Pay, it pops up automatically. If you do, I don't know about link because it's asking me for something crazy. PayPal checkout. Let me see. I haven't walked through all the steps, so I don't know. It won't let me do PayPal.
I don't even see her. I was just on it. Now I don't see it anymore. Oh, it's some
Let me
cute
look.
templates on here.
I don't know if PayPal will let you. Will PayPal let you switch
Switch what?
uh shipping options?
I
It's
think
my
so.
because my PayPal is tied to this store. It won't let me try it. Let me see what Venmo does. I never used it. I didn't even know I had Venmo. That's crazy.
Where am I?
That's cool.
How do you just see your favorites? Is that possible to
On
just see?
Etsy?
Yeah.
Uh huh. Yeah. So when you're on Etsy, go to upper right hand corner where your picture is, your account.
Yeah.
Go over one, two, three, and there's a heart. It's your favorites. So when you touch your favorites,
Oh,
uh,
okay.
and then down the very last option is shops.
How can I just share this one?
Shop.
Yeah. Can I?
Then you click on shops, and then when it opens up your different shops, click on the name of the person
Uh huh.
in the thing, and it'll pull up their shop. You see it?
Yeah. How do I
Who were
share?
you? Oh, I copied the address bar. Who are you sharing? Your sisters?
Yeah.
Oh, I can share it. I didn't know that's what you
Okay.
was doing, baby.
Thank you.
My apologies. Where's she at?
Normally I could do this from my phone. I guess I never tried to do it yet.
Hang on.
But the probably hangry. I when I cut it, I just cut it all together like that. So you can do two. Like if you cut it, if you want to say flock, you can just cut it all as one thing and then brush in one color and brush in another color. And then for the simply blessed, I think I did the same thing. I probably cut it all all as one.
There you go.
Thank
There it
you.
is.
All right. Any other questions?
So Mary Polk, are you using PayPal?
Good night, Governor.
Good
First
night.
Lady Roltany.
Good night.
Thank you. Don't forget to like the video before you go.
Yeah, I
Thank
can't.
y'all
I
so
can't.
much for being here. Seriously, like,
Hmm.
thank you so much.
Especially till 10 o'clock. What time is
I
it?
know it's been long.
It's going on 4 hours.
I'm gonna have to
Kind of like the
definitely
first
add.
time we started doing Rhinestones.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I
I have
had
no idea what you're
so
talking about.
much fun that night.
I have no idea what you're talking about at all.
You go back and watch that and just be rolling. That thing be
Good
so
night, Mary.
funny. Miss Mary Polk, if I could tell, maybe if it was PayPal checkout, maybe I could figure out
Let me see if
if
I
that's
add
what you're
something
doing.
to my cart. If what it'll look like. Let me just add stuff to my cart and see if that'll help.
Just
If just
do
show that
one.
I'm trying to do it with. Let me see. Let me
She
see.
said PayPal. Okay. How do
Let me see.
I wish I could see it.
All right. Let me see. Store. What is going on?
Is that him growling?
I think that was Madison.
Oh,
I don't know who raised the leave. I don't know.
okay. Oh, Gina says she uses PayPal and she sees the free shipping option. But I don't know. I can't explain how to get to it because I don't know. It won't let me do it because it's my store front and it's
Okay,
using my
so
PayPal.
whatever
Okay.
is in your shopping cart, Good night. And then you have to add your email address. Then it says you
Mm-hmm.
agree with the terms, and
Mm-hmm.
you can decide if you want to keep up to date with news
Right.
and all the stuff. Then I'm gonna click checkout. Let me see what
PayPal
happens.
checkout. Not
Oh,
checkout. PayPal checkout.
PayPal checkout. Okay, PayPal
Uh
checkout.
huh.
Okay, let me agree with the terms. Okay, let's do PayPal checkout. But I don't want to be charged for this either because I got 15 packs of cards in my cart. And my PayPal is connected. Okay. Let's pay in full today. Let's go with that. Review.
So do you see an option where you can choose free shipping? Because I don't know where it is.
So I'm gonna click continue. Oh wait, it's okay. I gotta get it with my phone number 713-777-9311.
Seven, seven, seven,
Continue.
seven.
All right, let me share this page. Share screen. Share.
Nothing on there, right?
No. So
Okay.
right here, I have my shopping
Yeah.
cart, 15 packs of mats. And I have right here UPS ground, second day air, $100 free shipping incentive right here. I would have to click this.
Yeah. And select it. If you click it, it'll select it, and then she'll get free shipping. And then when she hit continue, then it'll pay for it. See how it changed the price?
You have to click that and then click continue and then
Mm-hmm. I just came back in. Are they doing it from their phone? I don't know. Gina, yes.
mind your business. Mind your
Wait a
business.
minute. I'm sorry. Did I just violate HIPAA?
Listen, I have not ever ordered 15 packs. Not to say that I won't, but I haven't. Not at one
She
time.
been
I think
close.
Eve, come on now. The most I ordered was what, 6?
She been close, y'all.
But y'all gotta get your Cricut infusible ink, the Buffalo Plaid. It's $7 on the Cricut website. I did get that, and
Mm.
I got. Don't worry about what I got. Don't worry about if I got more mats. Worry about yourself, okay? Because that's between me and who? The Lord. Okay. All right. Okay, we good.
Thank you, Delonda.
All right.
Did anybody have any other questions about anything? Also, you can go to our thebabysbooty.store. We have instant messaging. You can email me anytime. Hello at thebabysbooty.com if you have any questions. If you're in our Facebook or in Delonda's Facebook group, you can ask questions. And I'm in and out because I'm forever doing all kind of stuff. So if I'm available, I'll answer the questions. It's a lot of folks in here who know the answers. They'll answer the questions as well. Um, and there are a lot of places to get rhinestones. So I'm not end all be all. So just do you. All I'm gonna ask you to do is do your due diligence. Um, and make sure to follow the instructions of wherever you get your products from. If they say a different time, temperature, pressure, or whatever, listen to them, because most businesses want you to succeed with their products. So, follow what they say. Amazon, a little bit different. It's kind of like a bunch of suppliers that are just putting stuff out there to sell on Amazon. But, yeah.
In my opinion, price does matter when you're purchasing something, but so does customer service.
Mm,
And just because you can get something cheaper, it doesn't make it better. And I know right now the economy is tough, but
yeah.
I think most of you, especially if you've been with me, if you've been on this journey with me, I don't recommend anything that I don't purchase myself. I do not recommend anything that I do not personally purchase myself. If I don't love it or if I've had a terrible experience, I'm never going to talk about it. I'm never going to talk about it ever. I'm never, ever going to talk about it because I don't want you to have the experience that I have. And
Makes sense.
I have purchased rhinestones from another place and I've never talked about it because I didn't love it. I didn't. I actually gave them away.
Mm,
Okay. So
I didn't know that.
take that, take that however you want to take it. I have always had a good experience with Eve. I've never had a bad experience. And if I ever had a question about something, I didn't go around the bush. I went to Eve.
Yeah.
I went directly to her. That is how I am. That's how I am as a friend. That's how I am as a customer. I'm gonna go directly to. I got a question about this. Please explain this to me. I
Right.
went to her, and if I didn't like her product or if I didn't like them as a business, I would not order from them. I I purchased from her. And y'all have to know that I can purchase from wherever I want to purchase from. I can go and get links from anywhere. I have a lot of companies that want to send me stuff all the time.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
personally purchase from her. Okay. There,
She
when I
does.
share a link to her shop, it's not an affiliate link. I don't get a commission from her. I want you to like hear me what I'm saying. Okay. So just know that she the incentive really is for the community because they really do give back to the community, but that's no different than any other company that I've worked with. Atlanta Vinyl, Caesar, HTV Rock, We Create, you name it. If I've worked with them, they've given something to my community because that is important to me. That is very important to me. I didn't ask her to give me anything. I didn't. They offered
No.
they offered, and I was just like, "What? Are you kidding?" So when she said $40, when y'all were like, "Shut up, Delonda," because I was like, "What? What do you mean $40?" because because
Don't say that
what?
too loud.
Okay, I'm still stuck on it, and I'm gonna talk about it when we get off of here tonight. Okay, just know that. Okay, all right, I'm off my soapbox. Anyway,
And
I hope we've been.
it's been an interesting journey doing this, and when I first started, it was rough learning how to do customer service and
Yeah.
how to respond to emails, and how to respond when I've made mistakes, because I make mistakes. I mixed up two orders just the other day. I'm just saying. So we try our best to treat people the way they want to be treated, and
Listen, I'm stuck, my lead. I can't even let it go. Let it go, Delonda. Shut up.
I don't mind. I don't mind. But we've improved. I'll say that, and I'm continuing to try to improve. So if you ever have an issue with the order, just reach out. Just reach out to me. Um, I'm kind of ADHD and probably got autism. So usually when somebody asks a question, my first thing is to respond to the question and answer the question, and not because I had a customer one time. She was like, you could at least said hi or greeted me back or and I'm like, my apologies, but I just want to answer the question and fix the problem. I see a problem, I want to fix it. But I'm learning, to respond and all that stuff. That was a long time ago, but I've been trying to do better with that. So if you have a question, just reach out. If I'm busy, because I do work filling the orders and stuff, um, then I'll get to you as soon as possible. And if I don't forget something, lately I've been forgetting, so I'm working on all of that. Sorry, I just wanted to put that out there because I know somebody probably in the bushes like, she responded to my email. I probably forgot. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's not that I didn't want to.
And
I'm
that was
working on that.
another thing. That's the thing with me too. When I'm
Just email me
when
again.
somebody emails me, I just want to respond to the email. I'm not like, "Hi, how are you? How's your family?" That's good. How are your kids?
Right.
How's the dog?
Right.
How's the house?
Right.
How's your health? It's just like, no. Or yes.
That
you
was
know?
me. And
Yeah.
that lady was mad. And I was like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. My
Yeah.
first response is to fix the problem.
Yeah.
So that's what I was trying to do. And
Yeah.
but yeah, it's been interesting. It's been fun. It's been a learning experience. I've learned and I've grown. Um, but I'm trying to put things in place to, help with certain
Looking
things like
forward.
answering emails and stuff. Ooh, girl, sometimes it's hard to keep up with everything.
Yeah.
So,
It is. And yeah, it is. It is. It's hard for me too. I think I try my hardest with my Facebook group. My
mm-hmm.
phone will let me know every Sunday. This is how much time you spend on Facebook. This is how much time, and I do spend a lot of time with that group. I really want to pour into them and nurture. Like I really want to. That's really where my heart is. Um, it just is. And I'm trying to. I try to pull back and not be the first one to answer everything with them. But that's just
Mm-hmm.
really, it really is. I mean, they now listen, they delulu about the dog. I ain't gonna lie about that. They delulu about the dog. But I still love
Milo's
them.
a
I still love them.
sweetheart.
They delulu about the dog. I ain't even gonna lie. They ain't even gonna hold you. They delulu about him. But I still love them. Aside from that, okay. I'm gonna have to be forgiving about that, okay? All
That's
right.
funny.
Yeah, have we accomplished the goal?
Mary B say, hey, hey,
To answer rhinestone questions. Listen,
hey. Not the
between
Milo Support
Kristen,
Club.
Mary Brown, and Brandy, they the but it's gonna be a co-president situation because they
We
listen,
need shirts. The
they
Milo Support Club.
listen, and guess what the shirt gonna have? Teeth. The shirt gonna have teeth because shirt gonna have teeth. Okay, it's gonna have teeth. Okay, this is the
That's
last thing I'm gonna
funny.
say about these pens for tonight. I'm still gonna keep reminding y'all. If you purchase the
Mm.
pens, please don't forget to send me the picture of your collection so I can get your logo sent out from Mr. Bright Idea. Okay, because Mr. Bright Idea said send them the big logo. If you purchase the pen, make sure you send me your picture so I can send it out. Let me show you. Oh, I want to show y'all this too. This is a child size apron, but it would fit me. I think
Oh,
so. I
okay.
think it would fit me. And I used the small, some of y'all got the hat size logo, which was my original
Mm-hmm.
idea
I
without the
did.
help of Mr. Bright Idea. I sent that out on my own. He said everybody don't wear hats. If they bought the pins, send the big logo. So I'm working on it. It's gonna take a while, but guess what he gonna be? At the post office. Okay, I want to say that. Where's the thing, y'all? Where did I put it?
You
Where
gonna
did
make me get an apron and bling it out and put my pins on it. My pins and your pins.
Listen, Eve.
That would be
I say he got all
cute.
the ideas and none of the work. Where did I put the? He ain't having to do nothing. But I guess what? Get up.
He about to do something. He ain't got no choice. Just two
Get
hundred
up.
k. What was the first number? That's what I was trying to remember the other day.
The first number of what?
Remember, you was about to hit another number and he was gonna go live, but he backed out. What number was that? Was it
No,
125 or was it 150?
I don't know. Maybe I thought one.
Who else? Who else in here remember that? He was gonna go live and then he just didn't.
I don't know, but I was already done when he
I remember
ripped
that.
that vinyl off the shirt when we are at the 50K. He kept pulling it off and then putting it back and pulling it off. I
Oh,
thought
was
I
it
was gonna
50K?
lose it.
Okay. God.
Okay, so this is his
Why? Because
actual
he was
apron.
trying to line it up.
I thought I was gonna commit murder. I thought it was gonna be a murder. Okay, I was gonna be in jail. Okay, because
Oh no. Oh
this
no.
is his
Sorry.
actual apron that he's gonna wear. He did not want to wear the butterfly pins, so he only
Okay.
gonna have these two, right? So he
Okay.
said, send everybody one of these. Okay,
Oh, okay. Cool.
the only problem with that, Eve, is that I didn't keep track of who had every of what.
Yeah.
So the
yeah.
only way I'm relying on people to send me their picture of their pens that they
Pins.
purchased.
That
So,
was a smart solution.
but now I still got to do all the shipping.
Mm. Mm.
So let me go back. If you got the mystery box, you already got this pen with your mystery box, right? Then some people got this one as a gift, but then I ordered more. So anybody can purchase this pen, not just the mystery box people. Anybody can purchase this one.
Okay.
This is my signature logo. This is me. This is the official logo. It's never gonna change. But I'm not ordering more of these pens. And then this is the signature butterfly that matches this. If you buy both of these together, there is a discount that should pop up on the Etsy shop. If it doesn't, I don't have an explanation, so I'm sorry. That's all I can do is say I'm sorry. But there are 3 pens that you can purchase. This one cannot be purchased. It was only available in the mystery box. Everybody who bought all 3 of these, if I had extras of this, I sent it with it. So you will actually have 5 instead of 4. Okay. And I'm gonna wear mine on my apron like this. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Y'all good? He said they could put it on their apron because everybody wouldn't want to wear hats. But I was like, what he doesn't realize is I specifically made those smaller logos for everyone. And I already sent them out. So he's saying do something on top of that. And I'm like, you got all the ideas and none of the work. So there's that. All right, what's the question? What happened? What did I miss?
So you do have a combo listing for those 2 pens.
Do you see? Are you able to see it?
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at the butterfly and I'm looking at the signature,
Yeah.
but I was looking for the combo.
No, I couldn't list them together.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Thank you. I just sent it, Paula. All right. Y'all good? Hey, Greg. Listen, 1215 MDPC. You think they're nice on here? You should see them in the Facebook group. They are amazing.
Group, yeah.
They are amazing. It's like nothing you've ever seen. Nothing you've ever seen.
This is an awesome community, period.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Y'all good? So y'all, when you get your little red package, for those of you who are waiting for your pens from me, where's my little bag? If I was my little bag, what would I be? Let me show y'all really quick. I'm gonna get out of here. Is that my son?
The master.
You want to say you missed your mother? Were you sad? You didn't know how you were gonna make it, but you did. Look at God. I don't know what I did with my little bag of my I don't know what I did with it, but when you right here, maybe right here.
There's
when
a
you
link
get
to her pens.
when you open your bag, some of the bags have 2 pens in it. Some of them only have 1. Okay, so pay this when you open it. See if you have 2 in there. Okay, and I made a note of who I sent what to and what all the things. All right, and so y'all, that's how we're gonna get ready. Peter, I'll get the live schedule for the 200K celebration. I'm thinking towards the end of this month, because I do want to give the Facebook group a chance to finish the current challenge, and it doesn't end until the 20th. And I got to give Peter a chance to get his mind right. Okay. But we have all the companies lined up. Everything is really good to go. Eve is doing 6 gift cards. Y'all know all the information. I send everything out by email for what companies are doing what, so y'all have that information already. All right. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for being on this journey with me. If you've been here since day one in the dog whisper set the mood days, or if you just got here last month, from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I can't even tell you just what I felt today. I felt so many emotions. Um, I think I just had to sit down for a minute, and then I got overwhelmed, and I got so overwhelmed that I had to just like take a nap because it was so much. It was just so much. I am gonna try to personally respond to every comment. It'll take me a couple of days, so just give me a moment to do that. But if you don't see me respond to your comment, please just know that I have a heart filled with gratitude. I don't take it for granted. I don't take you for granted. I know you could spend your time anywhere. I know you could have been doing anything. And the fact that you chose to spend it with me, it matters to me. And I'm very grateful. I'm very, very, very grateful. So thank you for that.
I did drop the link to the Facebook group in the chat.
Thank you.
And the link to her pins is higher up in the chat.
Thank you. All right. Good night, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Please don't engage in road rage no matter what. Don't engage in road rage no matter what. No reason. Keep your eyes on the road. Turn your music up. Get where you're going. All right. Paulie, you don't even want to know. I'm trying to get off of here because listen, it was bad. I'm going to go. Bye, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I love you so much. Bye, y'all.